niches and things a lot.
Yeah. One thing I promised last session is that I'd have a picture of the Ladies' Light, and I do have that.
I thought you just say, but I lied.
But I lied. No, I actually have one. That was my prep. All right, see you next week.
Cool.
It's like the Statue of Liberty.
Kind of. Yeah.
Except that
she's
it's
got-
like, isn't it known like this is a specific person though?
Yes. Yes, it is. This is one of the Rune Lords.
Ah, one of the. Yeah.
Yeah, perhaps as you guys are, like you can kind of see it in the morning fog, as you guys are coming up to in the morning, from the ship, and maybe it's coming in a little bit more view. And you guys probably aren't seeing it from this angle right now. You guys probably are seeing it a little bit more from behind because the boat you guys are taking, it comes in kind of and lands like over here. You guys kind of come into this little bay kind of here. So you guys are kind of behind it actually because it's all the way over here on the far end of the island on the other side of the lagoon.
Oh wait, it's on the island? It looks like it's in the water.
No, this is so in the picture it's kind of overlooking the edge of the peninsula, and yeah, that's so
Okay, the
there's
rest
more
of the
land
peninsula's
behind
it. Okay.
Correct.
Sweet.
So yeah, you guys are behind it right now, but during the like it's during the morning now, and so there's like there is like some fog, but and the torch isn't lit up, but if you look at it during night, it apparently lights up. However, it already
Okay.
you maybe could sort of like it was kind of already dimmed by the time you guys got here, and since it was already morning. And you guys actually would have a map, maybe not quite looking like this, but you guys did get a map before you came here. That would indicate the same kind of landmarks that you see right now, and from according to like most of the map you have is with the information on it is from Jasper, and he told you to talk to Lady Moreau, and she would be on this island right here that I'm pointing to.
All right.
So you guys are
Then
actually
I guess
pretty
we
close.
start heading there.
Yeah, you guys would be right here, and yeah, then when you get dropped off, the boat, one of the crew members from the ship tells you, we'll be back in
Who's our
26 days.
survivalist? Who's the person with the map?
I don't know. Who's holding the map?
I think we all had like decent survival if I check.
Oh,
I
God,
don't.
why is
If I remember.
Candle such a gigantic token?
I guess he's
did
the one with
not
the map
do
because
very
he's
well.
holding a map.
Shit, I opened the
Sure,
wrong
he could be holding
character.
the map.
I'm not playing Kudu.
No,
Not today.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that level of character in this
Here,
campaign
I'll just
yet.
steamroll everything for us. Come with me, guys.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Hello, Kudu.
Okay. I have survived.
Okay, and 30 feet is 4,000 feet, I determined.
All right,
By the
so
way.
I guess we'll head towards this
Yeah, I didn't.
little thing here where Moreau is supposed to be.
Let me double check if
Okay.
that's correct.
Moreau isn't a doctor, are they?
Oh god.
It's really like over here somewhere.
She was described by Jasper as a witch, but not in a bad way.
Oh, also,
That's just what she is.
because I have a
She's
wayfinder,
just a friendly witch.
I get a +2 to avoid becoming lost.
Hey, there you
Oh,
go.
that's
You guys
good.
all have wayfinders.
Yeah.
True. I did not know it gave that bonus though.
Yeah, well, it works like a compass.
It's a compass,
in addition
basically.
to its other properties.
Yeah.
Okay.
She has a wayfinder. You idiots, we all have wayfinders.
We're new initiates. It's hard to remember these things.
Yeah, you guys like, hold on, how does this thing work? Yeah, even Andal has a wayfinder.
That's not saying much. Alright, we go to this
Just
island to find the witch Moreau.
And yeah, you see the surrounding tier. It's a swamp. You're in the mush fens. You can hear that there's a lot of like wildlife sounds. You can hear like the kind of bugs and birds and such. And yeah, for now it's actually. I mean, it's fairly nice right now. Still early morning. So and it's kind of chilly because it's in the middle of I believe it's still late February kind of right now. It's in March actually. It's the beginning of March right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we best be on our way, and we'll probably just kind of follow the coast unless we want to try and get to. I guess we can get to that trail and then follow it.
Yeah, well, and when you like I said, you guys would be over where I have Andel's token right now. So and there is a path there you do notice pretty easily. And if you follow that, you get to this bridge that's indicated on the map as well. Yeah, it looks pretty rickety. And you can see that there are curls of smoke coming from across the bridge. You can't really see exactly where the source is, but at the moment. The bridge leading to the island is decorated with bleached humanoid skulls with weird sigils painted on them and crusty reddish-brown dried blood.
Hmm.
And if anybody wants to roll on knowledge nature, they can identify what the skulls are.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll try. Oh.
Okay. Jace and Hannah are able to tell that these are troglodytes and boggard
Oh
skulls.
god. Ugh,
So
troglodytes.
troglodytes are kind of stinky lizard people,
Very stinky.
and boggards are kind of frog people.
I guess that's something of a good sign that these are monster skulls and not human skulls.
Yeah. Does anybody speak? I don't think anybody speaks one of the languages, but the other one they might. Does anybody speak Draconic?
I don't.
No.
No.
Wait for it. No,
Besides
abyssal
Andal.
only. Dang.
Okay. Andal, I believe, speaks Draconic, so he'll tell you that. He'll tell you that some of these runes here are in Draconic, and they're like warnings against trespassers.
Oh.
And then he looks over back at you guys. Says, "You guys sure this is where you want to go?" He seems kind of nervous about it.
Is that what Andel's saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Andal
Yeah.
says. I mean, this looks kind of scary.
Don't get your britches all up in a twist, Andel. We're adventurers. We go and we seek danger and advice from swamp witches.
Well, all right. I just hope that she doesn't do to us what she did to these things.
You think the swamp witch did this?
He pokes at one of the skulls with his staff.
Have you ever met a troglodyte?
Don't worry.
I can't say I have met a troglodyte. No.
You might end up doing the same if you did. They're foul.
Don't worry, Andal. I'll protect you. Just stay with me.
Alright, I guess did we see anything in the, like, up ahead? Do we see, like, a home?
You see some smoke coming from it looks like there's like some hills on that island, and you see smoke coming from behind the hills.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll approach the smoke.
Is it kind of like
Okay.
a
Yeah, you
small
see
amount
cross-
of smoke, like a chimney smoke, or like?
Correct. That's
okay.
that's sort of what it looks like. It looks like it's coming from like a chimney, perhaps. And yeah, sure enough, you cross the bridge and kind of go around the hill on the other side there, and you see there's a little hut that the smoke's coming out of. And everyone go ahead and roll perception for me.
Okay.
As soon as I get up to make tea, it's roll a roll.
Yeah.
Ooh, Hannah. Walk with your eyes open.
Oh yeah, this is the character that I have a nutty perception on.
Yeah, it's a good thing to have.
You know what's funny? I
Jason,
rolled better than Jace, and I got a 9 on my dice.
yeah, it's pretty
Yeah?
good.
Damn.
That's like
That's how nutty this
Jason
character's
love that.
perception is.
notice a looks to be like a crow or something that kind of was sitting on the other side of the bridge, and as you guys start crossing it, it flutters away. But it looked suspiciously like it was watching you.
It's probably just like the witch's familiar or something. Nothing too scary.
Maybe. Yeah, you
Well,
get up there.
nothing to do but go
And
find her.
yeah, you see a small hut that's got some smoke coming out of a little chimney.
Hmm.
No sign of anybody yet, but other than the fact that it looks like the hut is obviously occupied.
Alright, I guess I'll approach the hut.
As you are approaching it, before you even get a chance to like knock or anything, you hear a voice from inside of it, kind of muffled, from behind the door, saying, "Who be you fools? I've always known in my stew pot. I always have more room in my stew pot for more meat, you know. Unless you want to join the turnips in my soup, get off my island."
I respond to the voice and say, we've got business on this here island, and we were told that a wise old witch named Moreau lives here. That be you?
Who told you that?
Some bloke.
Some bloke.
Do I remember his name?
You remember his name was Jasper, yeah.
Jasper. Okay. Yeah, some bloke named Jasper.
Jasper. Oh, how's he doing?
Uh, he's keeping himself dry on a boat. Hasn't been washed to sea yet.
That's good, I guess. I didn't know he cared much for boats. Do you remember Jasper was the crazy man that you guys talked
Oh,
to?
was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
warehouse kid guy.
Maybe I'm just bluffing to practice my lying.
I thought it was like an expression of from where you're from.
Yeah,
It could be that too.
Okay, I'm back.
So I was like, I don't know if you remember who Jasper was, so give you a quick reminder
Just
of
this
that.
random dude following us.
No, Jasper was the guy that was the crazy guy you talked to that was yelling about what's his name?
Did we like find him in
He's yelling
an
about
abandoned warehouse or something?
No, he was like
No,
a
he was
doomsayer.
he was out on
He
the
was
street.
like
He was
out on the
doomsayer.
streets on a
Oh, was he?
soapbox.
Okay.
Adopt him.
Yeah, he did ask to
What?
come with
No,
you
I
guys. You
didn't.
guys like
Wasn't it you?
you guys were
Somebody
like,
wanted him
nah,
to come
let's
with
not.
us as an NPC.
I said no, we already have Andal, or else we would.
He wanted to go
Thank
with
you.
you
Oh, he
guys,
wanted
and
Yeah.
yeah, no, I don't think any of you guys were on board for it.
Oh,
But he was
okay.
like,
We
hey,
had to
if
come
you
up
guys are
with an
going to the Ladies'
excuse.
Cape, I'll go with you. And you guys were
Right,
like,
okay.
nah, having a crazy old man that might randomly start attacking us in confusion. It's probably not a great idea, especially when we already have Andal following us around.
Yes, Jasper.
So she actually opens the door at after like talking with you a little bit, and this is what she looks like. Um, and
Oh, I think she's an orc or a half
Is
orc.
she an
Half
elf?
orc, probably.
she's
Oh,
a
I guess.
half
Oh,
orc.
she's green. Yeah,
Well, she
or
also has the
And
tusks.
Yeah, I think orcs have their ears are like more wild or something.
okay.
she tells you, well, if it's information you want, then perhaps I can give it to you over some stew. But I'm gonna need your help first in order for this stew. If you could do me a
What would you have
favor,
us
I'll do
do?
you a favor. If you go out to the west, uh, closer to the ocean, out on the coast there's some rare seaweed that grows near a shipwreck over there. If you can go collect me some kelpie's hair, be very grateful. It will make my stew a lot better.
Will it make it stupendous?
Yes.
I think we have a deal. What do you guys think?
I've
And you
I've done worse than go and fetch things for people.
is there a reason
The
why you
tide's
haven't gotten
rolling
it
out right now,
yourself?
so you might. Well, it's a lot of work. Gotta walk all the way over there. It's like half a mile.
Oh, heaven
Also, the
forbid.
ship might be. I suspect the ship might be haunted too.
Oh.
Wait, it's on a ship?
Well, it grows around a ship. There's a ship that ran ashore a long time ago over there.
Oh, okay. Sure. Are we good to do this, or do we need to stew on it?
Hmm. Well, we're professionals at exploring sunken ships.
True. This isn't our first sunken ship we've explored.
Perfect. I knew I asked the right people. You're probably the best sunken ship explorers on the entire Cape.
We probably are. Well, it sounds like you have yourself a deal. We'll best be off.
All right. And then she just closes the door.
All right.
So yeah, she tells you to the west though there's a shipwreck off the coast.
Yeah, I mean we better go while the tide's going out before it starts coming back in. I think.
All right. Yeah, let's go there. If we're gonna do a fetch quest, then we might as well do it quickly.
Yeah, it just did about
Okay.
half a mile, so that's about 15 map feet to the west. So like, I assume like this shore out here.
I mean, if we wait, will she burn her stew?
Yeah, that's a good assumption.
I don't think she's making it yet.
No, she's stewing.
She's doing
Well,
it
she
now?
needs the ingredients to finish it to make it
She wants
stupendous.
the kelpie's hair to make the stew taste better. Yeah.
That means her stew sucks.
I mean, maybe.
I don't know. As stupid as
Do I
this
know
Don't
what
quest may
tell
these
her
be,
things
that.
are?
let's go do it.
Is this knowledge nature?
Sure. Yeah, kelpie's hair. You can make a knowledge nature check.
Is there anything special or dangerous about or unique property?
Yeah, you know that kelpie's hair is something that is fairly nutritious and pretty good tasting, and that it is in fact a pretty rare seaweed. But yeah, you do confirm that. Yeah, it makes sense. It's not like a common ingredient, but like
Got this
it is
flavor she
edible.
wants, apparently.
Yeah, you know that eating it raw isn't. It doesn't taste very good raw, but if you stew it, that's not bad.
Yeah. Most spices are like that, oddly enough.
Yeah.
You gotta burn them.
Alright,
Yeah.
do you guys make your way make your way over to this other island next to her island.
Yep.
Bigger one here. And yeah, it takes you a while to trudge through these wetlands, but eventually you do get to the edge of this little island here, and everyone want to roll me another perception check.
Sure.
Sure.
I opened my eyes just a little.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm like
All
whiz
right,
pops
I
kind
think
of perception.
everybody but Jason and Hannah are able to see the ship pretty easily, and everyone's able to probably see it once it gets pointed out to you. But yeah, you see a ring of jagged coral surrounding the hull of this sunken ship. Its decks are thick with blooms of seaweed, particularly near the wreck's bow. And yeah, you can see, or wreck's bow rather, I think technically. Anyway, yeah, you see like the tide isn't all the way out right now, like it's on its way out, and you can kind of see that it's all still like the ship's all entirely submerged at the moment. But yeah, you think that the water, especially being behind these shoals up here, is fairly calm as well. And yeah, you can kind of see it under the water right there. It's about 30 feet away from the shore.
Hmm.
And yeah, Andal looks back at you guys and says, you guys have excavated sunken ships before?
I say yes, we have.
Yes. If
And
that's
he
what
looks
you
back
call
at the
it.
ship and then says, "Well, that's good because I have no idea how to go about doing that. I'm not a very good swimmer."
I mean, we're not investigating, we're just collecting, right?
Yeah, I can do
I
that
guess
easily.
she just wants seaweed.
That seemed to be the request.
I can go in and get my feet wet.
Does it, uh, are we in a rowboat or a boat? Are we in a boat?
Nope, you guys just standing on the shore right now.
Can we get like
You
a
guys don't.
rowboat or something? We can row out just above it and then dive down.
I don't know. How would you like to go about getting a rowboat? I guess
Or
like you guys
how?
got boated to shore, but the guy went back with it back to the ship, so you guys don't have one.
Gotcha. Yeah. How far would we have to swim to get to the seaweed?
It looks like the ship is only 30 feet out. And presumably the
Alright.
seaweed's probably also only 30 feet out. You might not have to go quite as far. It might be there might be some seaweed between it and the
This
shore.
isn't. Yeah, this isn't calm water, so it's like a DC 15 to
It
swim
is
through
calm water
this.
actually.
Is it?
The shoals out here are keeping the water like on this side of it
Oh, nice.
fairly calm.
Okay, that makes it easier.
Ships aren't. That's why the ship sunk, as it came in. It probably hit one of the shoals, and
Yeah.
that was why it sunk here.
I can give our best swimmer dark vision, so when you get down there, you can at least see what you're doing.
Alright.
I don't know if it's dim or dark down there, but it certainly helps. I can't swim very well. It's a -5.
-5.
I'm guessing only 2 people in this party actually have positive
I'm
swim.
encumbered right now. That's probably why.
I'm 4.
Yeah, that
And it's
makes sense.
probably me and Silric.
Oh yeah.
I might. My swim is +5.
I guess that's not terrible either. I'm at +6 right now, so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna
Although-
go get the seaweed.
Okay.
I think my swim. Oh, my armor check penalty makes it 5
Do
instead of
you-
6.
you
That's
need
why.
Vision.
I don't know, do I? If I like start swimming out there, can I see the seaweed?
Yeah, actually, you can. You have low light vision, so yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
not very
okay.
deep either.
Then
Like it's
fine.
actually
Okay.
only
I tell Hannah I'm good.
Alright.
like the ship's only 15 feet down, and you actually think you see some seaweed kind of only like 10 feet down. That's a little before the ship.
All right. Then I start heading for the seaweed and taking it.
Hannah shouts, get a little extra. I want some for myself.
All
All
right.
right.
And when
I'll
you're
take
down
several
there,
bushels.
you think you see a little bit of a glint on the ship itself too, like a metallic
Ooh,
glint.
well, we can't pass that up. I'll grab that too.
Okay, so you swim over the ship and try to find
Yeah.
the. Go ahead and roll a perception check. Okay. You find what looks to be a rapier that's kind of got some barnacles encrusted on it,
Oh, neat.
um, not entirely. And some of that's you see the metal was coming from that. So you pull that up and you come back with some seaweed and a rapier.
Neat. Yeah, I tell the others, hey, look what I found. I found a foil.
Okay.
And it looks pretty nice. Other than, I mean, it looks like you need to like maybe umbrellas to scrape some of the barnacles off, but it looks like underneath the barnacles, it's in pretty good shape.
Usually magical things hold their shape like that through time. I detect magic on it.
Maybe you do detect magic on it.
Aha.
Wow. Maybe I should have stayed with rapiers. But I have this +1 mithril short sword anyway.
Well,
Yeah.
let me take a look at this. Maybe it's better than what you have. Maybe it's not. Certainly not
Sure.
in the best condition.
Yep. You identify this as just a +1 rapier, but and it
That's pretty good
other
still.
than other than the physical barnacles on it, it's in perfectly fine condition.
Huh.
Well, that's neat. But I've been
Well,
training pretty hard to use my short swords, so
Yeah.
I don't need this. Does anybody else want it?
Probably no. Surgery muted. Why is he yellow? Why is he yellow?
Oh, hold on.
Does
It's
Silver
Sure.
use weapons?
Here you go,
uses
Silver.
Or only
weapons.
fists?
I mean, I could.
Okay, well, if you can use it, I think you're probably the next best person if it's not a good weapon for umbrellas.
I think it's gonna be level 7.
What the shit fuck?
Mhm.
I'm the one that lagged out?
I don't know. There's 2 of you now. I guess so.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
It's always someone.
But yeah, at level 7, I think I get to add another weapon to my finesse training thing. So that'll be a little while. Actually, no. You get the second weapon at 11th level, so it's gonna be a while.
Dang.
But short swords will do fine for now. Alright, I grab all of the Kelpie's hair that I've procured, and we go back to Moreau.
Okay. So
And I
you
hand
do
Hannah a
that.
little bit.
Nice.
Um, as you guys get close, Moreau once again seems to already know that you're there before you guys get there, and
Mhm.
she opens the door and says, "I see you've already got some.
Yes, we do.
It's great, great. This will make excellent stew."
I hope so. You've hyped it up enough.
And she invites you all into her. She's like, it's a humble home, but it's mine.
Okay.
and she invites you all in.
Alright. I'll take the invitation.
Okay, and yeah, she's got it's like a it's fairly cluttered, but yeah, it's not like super fancily furnished, but yeah, it looks lived in. Um, she's got she does have like a little, table in there as well, and some like other seats around. She tells you, make yourself at home. It's gonna be a little while before the stew's done. And yeah, she continues like she kind of adds a kelpie's hair to her stew that's kind of sitting over a pot over the fire that you see where like is the source of the smoke from a stove.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, while she's making that, she makes small talk with you. She asks, so like what business mate is taking you to the Ladies' Cape?
Well, let's see. What are we willing to tell her?
Not a lot.
I mean, we already told her we were here to
Ideally.
get information from her.
Yeah, but she's wondering why you guys need information now. Like she's wondering why you guys are at the Cape. Not why you guys are at her hut. She gets that, but she's wondering why you guys are at the Cape in general because it's pretty far from
College students
like
doing a
civilization.
study. A thesis. No, I don't know.
I answer her question by asking her another question. Well, what's the most interesting thing here?
She says, "Well, most of the time it's probably the Ladies' Light itself, that big old statue from some ancient civilization. I don't know much about it, but that was what the last group was here for too, I think." She goes
Last
back to
group,
stirring
huh?
the stew.
Yeah, I was wondering
Yeah.
about that.
A few months ago, there was some other visitors that came by. A troop of women knights or something, clad in plate and wearing red plumed helms. Their leader was a woman named Oriana. She didn't help me make stew, but she did give me a magic wand and as kind of payment for the information.
Do I
You
know
sat
of
down.
these lady knights?
Do you have knowledge local?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll a knowledge local.
Very little though.
Okay. Yeah, Jace, you're not sure, but Abrellis thinks that they might be that she. It sounds like she might be talking about the Grey Maidens of Corvosa, which
All right.
were a very important like order within Corvosa until very recently, uh, where they kind of fell out of power due to the events of another adventure path that we haven't played yet.
Yeah, I think it's. Is it Crimson Throne?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So
But yeah,
I guess I.
she
Sorry,
tells
what was
you
that?
that she says yeah. So them lady knights though came in here and that's what they were here for. They were here saying they were gonna plunder the ladies' light for treasure they think's hidden inside of it or underneath it or something. Which made me chuckle a bit because I've heard secret rooms in the lady filled with treasure as well, but I'm not really sure. I've never been there, I guess.
Oh,
Although I do have
I
some
didn't
theories on how to get
know.
there.
I didn't know there was a way to even get into that big old statue.
Oh, there's a way, but it's not easy.
And I guess
Supposedly, they got there.
how do you reckon they did?
She shrugs. Through the caves, probably. Oriana didn't really tell me how she got under the ladies' skirts.
That's funny. I chuckle.
I told her about the caves, though, the trogs and frogs were guarding, but she didn't seem to be bothered by that as much as it would keep me out. But then again, I didn't have a whole group of ironclad soldiers to back me up.
Nor it seems
Yeah.
do we.
We got
I
better.
probably count for at least a few ironclad soldiers on my own, especially because they were women.
Wait, what?
What?
Jace he said jokingly. I'm just
Charlotte
kidding,
rolls
of
her eyes
course.
at you.
Can I take like a thing of stew and like toss it at him while it's still hot?
Oh, jeez, ow. You also.
I mean, probably.
If you want to.
Or at least just spill it on his lap or something?
Oh, whoops.
I avoid it.
Okay. Well, Moreau will warn you, like, don't take them lightly. They seemed very formidable, and they did somehow manage to befriend the frogs. Gave them weapons or something, and so the frogs and the troglodytes, they've been
The
fighting
frogs
for...
probably thought they'd be turned into a king with the kiss. I'm not sure if we can do the same.
whatever they managed to do to convince them, I think it had to do with them helping them beat up the troglodytes.
Oh, that too. That works too,
They've
I
been
suppose.
fighting each other. They've been fighting each other since before I lived here, and I've been here for a really long time. Anyway, here's the real weird thing. 10 days ago, Oriana came back. She's the one that was leading these troops. And she said she found that not only did she find a way to get underneath the Lady's Light, but that she found the Rune Lord of Lust herself in there. And that the Rune Lord recruited her. And she tried to get me to go join them on some crusade that the Rune Lord's going to launch to try to rebuild her kingdom or something.
That sounds like a
Rune Lord. Alive and active?
Well, that's the thing. I see it one of three ways. The first is that she's lying for some reason. Although I don't know. She doesn't seem the type, and I can't really figure out why she would lie about something like that. The second could be that she's actually crazy. Which she might be, but I don't know. I mean, she seemed fairly lucid. The third one could be that something in there is like pretending to be Sorshin or something. Or maybe she's talking to Sorshin through like some maybe she's trapped, Sorshin's trapped or something in there. Like I don't know, it doesn't make sense why she wouldn't if she's been under there the whole time, why would she just now come out? I guess maybe those knights did something to wake her up or something, but
you only saw this Oriana
I guess
come
that's the
back,
fourth.
none of her knights, Iron Maiden
Well,
knights.
she had a few of her knights with her too, but
Oh, okay.
Well, that sounds dangerous.
Yeah,
if a Rune
that is
Lord
most
comes out.
interesting. I think we better investigate ourselves.
well,
I mean, we're going
investigate
there
later.
anyways.
You have stew to eat for now,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, that sounds
True.
good.
yeah, she after a little bit more time, she finishes up the stew and pulls out some bowls and silverware for you and sets a table and with some stew and bread.
Yay.
Alright, cool.
Civilization.
I want to detect magic on the stew to see if it's magical
Oh, jeez.
before I
It
eat
is
it.
not magic. It is definitely not
Okay.
magic.
Does she roll her eyes at him? Hannah will if she
No.
doesn't.
No, she doesn't. Yeah, and as she serves up the
Okay,
stew,
cool.
she tells you like, she's like, well, while you're out there exploring, if you need somewhere safe to come back to here, this island, the trogs and frogs tend to avoid it. I've done enough over the years to scare them off from coming here.
Yeah, we saw them skulls outside.
And if you're looking to get under the lady's skirt, as it were, following Oriana there, then you're gonna probably want to get access through the caves. I know of 3 different caves that might lead to that might lead underneath there. I'm assuming the one that's under the Bogard village at the very least goes there, because that's who I'm assuming that's how the those soldiers got there. How Oriana got underneath it, since she made
Mhm.
nice with them and all. But there's also some other caves that are controlled by the troglodytes, and another one that's got some sort of dangerous creature in there. I think the troglodytes are feeding it, so it usually stays in there pretty placid like. But the fact that the troglodytes got so badly beat up in that last fight that happened about a month ago, I don't think they've fully recovered. I don't know how, if they've been keeping that thing fed. And before you ask, I don't know what it is either. But whatever it is, it's big and dangerous.
Hmm.
And she starts eating her soup, her stew.
Well, we're not exactly monster hunters.
True, but we could probably take down a beast or two. You just keep them busy, and I'll shoot them with my bow. And
If
I
we have to.
motion like I'm shooting an invisible bow and arrow.
But if we don't have to, then there's no reason to.
Well, like I said,
If the beast is endangering others, it could help save other lives if we just, take it down or wound it.
What others is it?
Well,
But if
I'm
it's
the
not
only
bothering
one that
others,
lives. Other than the troglodytes and the bogards, I'm the only one that lives out here, and I can
yeah, that's
assure
who I
you,
was talking about.
I'm not concerned about it.
The
Yeah.
troglodytes and the boggards, or anyone else that's going to the ladies, trying to go under the lady's skirt.
So then it sounds like we have 3 options then, or 3 tunnels that could take us there. One with the
Potentially.
troglodytes, one with the boggards, and then did we get a third one?
Yeah, there's one that's got some sort of beast in it.
Oh, okay. I thought that was one with the troglodytes.
It's near the troglodytes, and the troglodytes are feeding the beast, but it's outside of where
Oh,
your
okay.
village is, or whatever they call it. It's outside the cave that they live in. It's like a separate cave. Now, I'm
Mhm.
not sure. I'm not sure if which of these 3 caves, if any of them actually lead there, but I'm assuming that that's. I mean, these caves are what I told Oriana about, so, and I'm assuming that she went through one of them. Now, you can also try going up to look at the Lady's Light itself, but I've been up there and I didn't see any sort of entrance or anything like that on it. It's just when you walk up next to it there, it looks just like a statue.
Mhm. Well,
Okay.
we'll take your
well,
word for it.
Yeah. By the way, is it like lunchtime right now?
Yeah, it'd be kind of
That's why we're eating.
it'd be kind of lunchtime, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we probably have time after this to try and pick one of the routes and
Yeah, I don't see
try it
why we
out.
wouldn't try it.
Okay. So finish eating the stupendous stew, and
Yeah, the stew, it turns
Then-
out, is not very good tasting, but
is it not? Oh, dang it!
no, it doesn't. It doesn't. It turns out that Moreau is not that good a cook, but like it's not awful. Like you don't have to.
Imagine how bad it would be without our coral whatever stuff.
Yeah, it would have probably been even worse.
Yeah. Man, how hard is it to cook stew? Just put it on the. Anyways, Jason's just thinking in his head. So which route do you guys want to go? I personally want to take the beast out. It sounds like a valiant quest.
So she has to guys have a map.
We
And
have
Anna
a
pulls the
roughly
map
drawn
out
map
for her.
here.
And so she marks some landmarks on the map for you, or like points to them for you. So she says, "I'm gonna draw." So she says that the boggards are over on this purple square. I don't know if you guys can see that. The troglodytes are on this red square. And that other cave that's got the monster in it is the orange square.
And the dashed lines, are those the tunnels?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Honestly, the map
Obviously, our
can't
map
give
doesn't
those.
have that.
Yeah, the map's not. It's weird because the map, like that's one of
It
those
tells
maps.
us there's a fourth one, but we wouldn't
The
know that.
PDF lets you turn off the like it lets you turn off all the labels and everything, but then for some reason it left those there. So I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh well, that's fine. I mean, yeah. Jay says he wants to try and fight the beast, the monster. But
Do you only
that may
want to
just
fight
be
it
him.
because it's a monster?
It sounds fun.
It sounds fun.
Yes.
Well, if you follow Slug Creek, it'll get you pretty close.
Don't you think it sounds fun?
I mean, running into combat with something that we don't know much about. I don't think that sounds very, very fun to me. If this is the route we're gonna take, then we need to learn what it is.
I'm back. So we're talking about going under the skirt and having to deal with monster.
Yep.
Yeah, there's
three
three
routes.
caves,
We can go
basically.
through the bog things, the trog things, or there's a cave with a monster.
Okay.
And the troglodyte people feed it, so they know what it is. So we could ask them what it is.
Yep. The
Troglodytes.
Although
troglodytes
they
also.
probably don't want us to kill it, then.
They're not exactly the most social outside of their type. Hannah opens up her spell book and just starts flipping through pages.
Oh, Hannah, always studying. You need to relax and have a good time.
What? You want to have a good time in the belly of the beast?
I'll slay the
remember
beast.
that when it happens.
guess that's what he
to
wants.
you.
It sounds more fun and exciting than trying to befriend these other creatures.
Note to Game Master, at some point try to swallow his character. Just for
Yeah.
me.
Good times. Good times will be had.
Oh no. Okay, well, yeah. What do you guys think? Then,
I think
which
we
way
go
should we
deal
go?
with the monster. Skip the troglodytes and the frogs. Get it out of the
Wait,
way.
hold on. What was your order there?
Hannah said go to the monster. I agree.
Yeah, Hannah was
I
basically
don't want to
agreeing
deal
with
with the
Jace,
people.
saying we'll skip the frogs and the trogs.
Frogs and trogs.
All right.
Frogs.
And the
I'm actually
bogs.
okay with that. If we avoid getting between these two warring tribes, that's fine with me. But I think that we do need to figure out what it is that is in there.
Can you sneak and study or look, peer, come back?
I can try that. I am willing to try and get in there all quiet like.
I can vanish you for 5 rounds.
Vanish is personal, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Maybe. No, it's creature touch.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Moreau tells you, she says, if you do get a good eye on it, I have some very valuable codices here that we can perhaps use to find more information about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
She
okay.
indicates towards her. She goes over actually to a shelf and pulls out this thick looking book and pulls it out. It sets on the table. It says this book has all sorts of information about the various things that live within the mush fens. I've used it a lot to survive out here and figure out what sort of, because information not only on that but also on all the different things that grow out here.
So we can borrow this?
She flips over to no, I'm gonna hold on to it. But she flips over and there's like a section on like basically large monstrous things, megafauna basically. Some little pictures in there too.
Oh, that's cool.
Can I spend time studying it and maybe?
Sure, but I'm not. I want to keep it here. Like I said, I need this book. It's helped me survive out here so long.
Sure. And just like pulls the book towards her and starts studying.
Oh, this is
Sure.
the witch lady saying that she has the book?
Yeah.
I was thinking
Yeah.
it was Andal.
Nope,
Okay.
this is Moreau who pulls out the book.
Andel's very prepared.
I mean, he is like a knowledgey kind of person, right? So I thought it made sense that he had tomes with him.
There's a chance that Andal would be able to tell what it was if he saw it, maybe as well. But
Okay.
yeah, he's taking notes during this.
Oh, that's good.
It's like, wow, this is what Pathfinders do.
Yes,
Something.
we must do our fair share of studying and research.
This is what
But then the
some
fun
Pathfinders
comes.
does. And she looks up at the others.
Yeah.
Though some of us prefer to just act first and question later.
Is that you, Jace?
Perhaps.
You might want to work on that.
Well, that's why I have you with me, Hannah. You balance me out.
Why? So I can be annoyed?
If that's what it means, then sure.
Well, you shouldn't act first. At least stop and think.
if someone's in danger, then there's sometimes not time to think.
There's
But now
always
we
time
can
to
research.
think.
But yeah, the book's got all sorts of different things in it. But yeah, if you spend like an hour or so looking over it, I'll give you a
Cool.
circumstance bonus on checks to
Okay.
identify things that live within the mush fens.
We'll study hard.
Plus, give you a +2 bonus.
Are we planning on
What does
doing
everyone
this
else do in the meantime?
tomorrow then? Or today?
I think they were
Well,
talking about
no,
doing it
we
today
can
because
go-
it's only
I can
like
go scout it.
lunchtime right now.
Well, I certainly can't
And
change
it's only
my
like-
spells at this point.
Yeah, and it's only like I don't know, it's about a mile away. Probably a little more than that because you probably won't be able to go directly there. But
I would say
Yeah,
let me
I'll-
scout it first.
Okay.
And we got plenty
Today's
of time
a good
do
day
that
to
right
scout, and if we feel like it is too late or we're unprepared, then perhaps we should come back and rest and then
Yeah.
go back in the morning.
Moreau tells you if you're gonna go to that cave, the easiest way to find it would be to just follow Slug Creek until you find there'll be kind of like a path that the troglodytes made. And
Okay.
if you follow the path to the south, that'll lead to this cave that's got the monster in it. The large cave with the monster in it. If you go to the north, you'll go to the cave that the troglodytes are living in.
All right.
And you said they feed this beast.
Well, they used to.
If we were to encounter some of these troglodytes, what do you propose we do? What's our best course of action to not
Kill
anger
'em.
them?
Yeah, probably just kill him.
She says they're always angry.
I see. So act first. And Jace glares at Hannah. Not glares, glances.
Well, that's not acting first. I clearly know and thought that I am going to kill a troglodyte if I see one. Have you ever smelt one of those?
Sure.
My food's here. I'll be right back.
Yes, they
Can't
smell
say I
very
have.
foul. If you
I don't, unlike you, make a habit of going around and smelling creatures.
if you go to one of these caves, and you'll know if it's the troglodyte one because you'll smell it.
Okay.
Okay. So what? I know Hannah spends like some time studying the book. What are you guys doing in the meantime while she's doing that?
I'll go scouting as well.
Yeah, I would study the book, but I feel like I can't on pure principle now, so I won't.
Okay.
Because I made fun of research.
Like, damn.
So then I guess both Silric and I are gonna go scout it.
I mean, you're not going alone, are you?
I'm going with Silric.
Oh, I'll go with you, I think. I'm not
I
studying
kind of
the
assumed
book.
everyone was gonna go. It's like a mile.
I thought we were
away.
all gonna
Oh,
go
we're all
to,
going.
to scout it.
Well, no, we're
Yeah,
not.
Yeah,
I was wondering what
thought we were just gonna wait around till
We're
the
all
I was just
studying's
wondering what you
done.
guys were doing. I was wondering what you guys were doing while you're here, while Hannah's studying the book.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Jace,
I was wondering if
we're
there's anything
gonna
anybody
all
else is doing in
go,
particular.
and then Abrellis is gonna scout ahead.
Right, Browse is trying to leave with Silric while you're studying, but I told him not to. Like, wait.
Oh, well, simmer down.
Oh
now.
wait then.
But yeah, when I have studied enough to get that circumstance bonus, I will
Okay.
calmly pack up and hand the book back over.
Okay. All right. If nobody else has anything else they want to do while they're at Moreau's hut, then we will have you guys move on then. So you guys make your
Yep,
way.
that sounds good to me.
You guys make your way to Slug Creek and follow Slug Creek. Does that sound fine? Anybody else have a different way they'd like to approach this?
No, that I think the direct route makes sense to me.
Yeah, but stealthily.
I mean, we're not going to be going super stealthily through the bog swamp the whole time. We'll have to keep our eyes and ears open, but right, like we're not going to travel a mile stealthily. It'll take twice as long.
As you guys are making your way along Slug Creek, you do notice, as you're kind of following it, there's kind of like a really bad smell. A pungent reptilian stink assaults your nostrils like a hammer's blow.
Oh god, they're near.
And you kind of start seeing, but you also start seeing as well that there's like, you start seeing lots of like flies and such, and you realize that you're coming into the signs of a battlefield. And you see that there's at least 36 decomposing humanoid bodies lying strewn across the ground here, reptilian and amphibian in form. The reptilian bodies have all been decapitated, and the heads are nowhere to be seen.
Interesting.
And yeah, you're able to easily tell that these are boggards and troglodyte bodies, and this looks like signs of a battle between the two of them that probably happened quite some time ago.
Not gentle reposing these people, not that I would want to. This is gross. Can we go around? Do we have to go through this?
You can kind of go around it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can kind of skirt the edges of this battlefield.
I'll just every once in a while like stop and detect magic in a zone that I might not have. Where there is a battlefield,
Okay.
there might be items.
Yeah, what about everybody else?
I guess I'll be looking around.
Yeah, I mean, look around, see if there's anything interesting on the bodies, around the bodies.
Okay. So Hannah does not detect any magic as she's moving around the outskirts of it. But anybody who wants to kind of search through the battlefield can roll a perception check.
The real question is do I have prestidigitation prepared?
That is a question for you to know and me to not know.
I'm trying to figure out how many thingies I get. What am I? Magus?
Alright, most of what you guys are seeing are broken clubs and damaged spears and arrows, kind of primitive looking weapons. However, Silric finds it is broken, but what used to be a very finely crafted masterwork dagger.
Cool.
But it is currently broken, and you notice that there seems to be a unique sigil on the
Ooh.
on the hilt.
Sigils. Give me that. Do I know? Nah.
Does it give us a guild hall?
Ooh.
Nope, it actually would be a knowledge local in this case.
Oh, darn it. Why is it always local? Where are the goddamn nobles? I swear.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's a background skill, I guess.
That's why you don't take knowledge nobility. Wait, that's wrong one. Don't look at that one. Wrong bouton.
Wrong bouton. Jace, you're able to tell that this is that this dagger is supposed to be like it's the sigil for the office of the guard's office in Corvosa, basically.
Oh, okay.
Which makes
Cool.
some sense from what you've previously heard.
Yeah. Sounds awesome.
I'm not sure this bears any
But it's,
significant importance.
It looks kind of beat up. I could probably repair it. I just don't know if it's worth my time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Abrellis's check
try.
also, like while you're looking through the battlefield, Abrellis, you find a what seems to look like a talisman of some sort, and it's depicting it looks like it's kind of a wooden carving depicting a twisted tentacle um, that ends in a oversized talon. Like it's a tentacle kind of writhing around with a talon on the end.
I don't know what to make of this symbol. I tell the others. What about you
Okay, if
guys?
you bring it to other people's attention, it would be a knowledge religion. Silric doesn't know what it is.
I'm coming back to my desk. Trying to
Yeah,
cook dinner
no.
here, man.
Does Pildo have knowledge religion maybe, or does he only know about his own religion, like most clerics?
Oh, it's
I
fine. I rolled a
do-
20.
Have knowledge religion.
All right. Yeah, I think Jace got it though. So yeah, you guys are having a hard time figuring out what it is, but Jace recognizes that this is the holy symbol of a demon lord known as Zevgazizeb, which I don't know if I'm saying that right. Zeggavizeb. I'll put it in chat. Zevgazibeb, Zeb, whatever, something. It's a weird word. Zevgazib. Zeb. Something like this. That's how it's spelled. That this is a demon lord that is particularly worshipped by troglodytes. The demon lord of caverns, reptiles, and troglodytes.
Yep. Confirmed. Troglodyte battle. Okay. This place is gross. Can we leave now?
Sure.
Okay. You guys make your way past the battle site then, and you get to this ford where there's path leading up to. There's not a bridge here, but it's shallow enough that you can kind of like, and there's kind of like like rocks and such in the creek. You can kind of walk across it without getting too wet. And there's a path on either side of it. Path that leads us south presumably will lead to the cave with the monster in it, and the cave to the path to the north presumably will lead to the troglodytes.
Okay.
And this isn't too far past the battle site. Like you guys kind of just past the battle site, you get to this crossing here. So, assuming you guys go south then
Yep.
along this path.
Hannah stops everybody. Do you even think there are troglodytes still alive?
I don't know. We'd have to probably check where Moreau told us they were if we wanted to be sure.
I just find it kind of gross that if they were, they're just living next to their battle site, rotting.
Maybe they like it.
Ugh, maybe they do. Let's go to the monster.
Andal says troglodytes are very gross creatures.
Yeah. Somehow I had hope for them, but I guess I was very, very wrong.
Alright, so you guys keep going south then?
Yeah, unless anybody objects.
Nope, that sounds good
Yeah,
to me.
that's where we're going.
By now the fog's like entirely burnt off. It's actually like a really nice warm day, like spring day. Not super hot, but actually probably pretty comfortable because you got a lot of like, you're on a peninsula right here on the coast. It's actually probably a nice cool ocean breeze the entire time too. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, for now, right now, the weather's actually really nice. And eventually, you
Oh, I
make
put
your way.
mage armor on me and Silric.
Okay. So you guys make your way and you see a wide cave entrance yawning at the base of a stony outcropping overlooking a wide bog. The cave is nearly 40 feet wide and 20 feet high and slopes up into darkness. A wide assortment of bones lies scattered about in front of the cave itself, and here and there something shiny glitters amongst the bones.
Ooh, what kind of
Ooh.
bones? Do these look humanoid?
Um, yeah, it looks like some of them are. Not all of them, though.
Oh.
Looks like a lot of them might be like animal bones.
How deep does the cave look?
You can't tell. It goes into darkness. It's 40 feet wide and 20 feet high. It slopes up into darkness. So this is, you guys are kind of coming uphill up into a rocky outcropping, and then
Mm-hmm.
it looks like it just goes into the outcropping, and you can't tell how far back it goes. It does look like, I guess if you do you want to inch closer to it and maybe try to like peer inside? You have
I
low light
do.
vision too. Okay.
Oh
So I'm
wait.
gonna do it carefully and quietly.
Yeah. Let
Okay.
Umbrella sneak ahead.
And you have like a light source with you as well to use to.
I have the light
Um,
spell that I will put on Abrellis' hat.
No,
we
we
want
have
light?
I have a whatchamacallit.
Ever burning
I've
torch?
You have
got
an
a
everlasting torch,
an
but
everburning
I will still
torch.
put the light spell on your hat unless you don't let me, because
Do
I
we
think it's
really
funny.
No,
wanna
It
I
makes
don't.
it look like
I
a
don't need
minor
it.
helmet.
Everything.
Okay. So yeah, you peer in, kind of peer into the cave, and you do see. It looks like the cave, like you can see 60 feet back because of your low light vision, and it looks like the cave makes a turn to the left,
Okay.
about 60 feet in, and it doesn't look like it doesn't look like it really narrows either. It looks like it's still like very wide.
Okay, but I don't see anything yet.
No.
And it gets darker, I'm guessing, past that?
Yeah, the only light you're getting is from your torch.
Okay, I'll go back to Hannah and ask if she'll give me that dark vision so I can scout it.
Okay, well, give me your torch, or put your torch out at least. And then, I'll cast Dark
No,
Vision.
yeah, I'll just put it in my back. Alright, thank you. I'll go back in and scout deeper in with the dark vision.
So would you like to roll a stealth check for me as you try to?
Sure.
Okay.
That's pretty decent. Yeah, that's good. I'll keep it.
That is pretty decent. Okay. So you sneak in, and you go all the way around that corner then?
Yeah.
Kind of hugging the wall, and it's a complete darkness, and you're using your dark vision. And after you kind of, it looks like it continues to kind of, like it looks like it levels out and doesn't keep going up once you kind of go around this first corner, but it does keep kind of turning a little bit. Um, and you see kind of in between two, I don't know, almost like natural pillar-like formations. You see something that looks like it's kind of dozing in the cave, and it doesn't look like it
Oh,
notices
that's
Oh.
you
good.
right now. You see something that looks like it has. It looks kind of like a snake almost, but with multiple heads,
Oh, fun.
kind of dozing off. It looks like it looks almost like a five-headed snake.
Oh.
And yeah, right now it doesn't seem like it notices you. It looks like it's like kind of uh, dozing. At one point, you think like it kind of looks like one of the heads kind of like jerks up, and you get like maybe you hold your breath for a second, like you think maybe it noticed you, but then it just lies back
Mhm.
down.
Oh, and if it's asleep right now, I don't know anything about this creature, but she's thinking like, if only I could find out which head is the right one, because that's what she's thinking. Like, I could just kill it.
Oh
Hmm.
my god. Yeah, but Alice, the troublemaker.
Or I could just stab it in its heart. Hopefully it just has one heart.
You know where its heart is? Obviously, I'm not there
Do
talking
you
to
have-
I'm not
Hannah's
sure.
talking in your head.
Do you have knowledge arcana?
I need telepathy.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't.
All right, you don't know any of these things about it.
So I'll stealth my way back out and tell the others what I found. And I'll try to relay it in as much detail as I can.
Okay.
And yeah, it was in black and white, so you don't know like anything like what color it is, but you do know it looked sort of like a five-headed snake.
Yeah.
That's can be natural, but is that natural?
It's not sounding like anything natural that you know. You can roll knowledge arcana.
It's okay. I'm an insane person at skill checks.
All right. I think Hannah actually got the same result because she read that book.
Yeah.
Haha!
And she
Circumstance
rolled
bonus.
lower too.
Boom! Take that.
You think from hearing this that it might be some sort of hydra, and but you would probably have to have seen it yourself to know like specifically what, because there's different variants of hydras.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you know, if it is indeed a hydra, which you think it probably is, they have fast healing, and if you if you cut off one of its head, it'll grow back with like more heads. Like cutting off one head, two more heads can grow back in further rounds. However, if you do disable one of the heads, I mean, each head has its own attack. So a five-headed hydra would be able to attack 5 times. But yeah, you know, some variants of hydra sometimes might have like a breath weapon as well or something, but not knowing specifically what type of hydra it is. You think if you saw it more clearly, you'd probably know. You'd probably be able to tell what type it was by its coloration, though.
I ask Hannah if she knows, how can I tell which head is the right one, because it's sleeping right now, and I could try to kill it in its sleep if I can just figure out where its vital parts are.
There is no
And I
right
guess
head.
does it have 5 hearts? Or does it have 1 heart?
It only has 1 heart. 5 heads.
Yeah, and Hannah knows that yeah, as you said, there is no right head. They're all the correct head.
Okay. So I draw a very
most
crude...
right head, mostly right head, a left head, and a really left head, and a middle head.
I would say if you can go
So I draw
for
a very
its
crude
body,
hydra.
I would go for that.
Yeah, and I try to like point out like where on the hydra, like where do you think its heart would be?
I don't know exactly where its heart's gonna be, but if you strike somewhere after the heads, you're more likely gonna kill it and not have to deal with
Yeah.
the heads.
You also know if you cut off the head and then like hit the stump with cold or acid damage, that can also stop the head from regrowing.
So, like
All right,
after you cut off the head, then you strike it again with that.
Yeah.
Well,
with
this is
some
my
acid-
plan then.
With some acid.
I'm gonna
or
go
cold
in
Seems
damage.
there.
like a chore, but
And
you can
Silric,
just
if you want to
dwindle
come
its
with me
HP
as
down.
backup, you can come with me, but I'm gonna try and kill it in its sleep.
I don't
All
think
right.
I think
most
we should all
reasonable
go with
people are
you.
going to try to do the option of cutting off its heads and then searing the
Right.
heads with
You
acid,
guys
but to have it
didn't.
as an option, and it's kind of funny that that's there.
I mean, we have a lot of acid splash.
Yeah, but you have to
Yeah.
do at least 5 points of acid damage, so acid splash isn't ideal for that.
Oh, well, we have more than acid splash.
Well,
Did we
I
say
need people who are going to be
acid-
quiet.
Is it weak to acid?
It's not particularly weak to acid. I mean,
Oh.
it's not resistant to it, but it doesn't have any particular like elemental weaknesses or anything.
Yeah. I think we just go in and I'll give you a chance to kill it in one shot, but I highly doubt
Well,
that's
you
gonna
guys
happen.
stay here at the entrance of the cave. If we all start going in, then noise is going to echo around and it might wake it up. If you're going to come in, you need to be quiet, and I think Silric's the only one who can be as quiet as me.
Very well then.
But if it doesn't
Alright.
work, you'll hear us.
Hopefully. They can't
Yeah,
see
when we hear the
so-
beast roar, we know you struck it.
Snakes
Alright,
don't
Silric,
roar.
let's go.
Alright.
They don't even really.
Well, I've never seen a 5-headed snake, so I don't know what sounds they make. It might squeak or squeal.
It just crosses your
Alright,
arms
yeah,
and
we're
shakes
gonna
your
we're gonna
head.
stealth up to the beast.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good stealth.
That is a good stealth.
Oh, Silk had a good stealth too. We're all
Yeah,
sneaky.
it's not as good a stealth, but that is a pretty good stealth.
Rude.
We've got this. We're elf and half elf.
Okay. So you guys have to give me a minute because I'm going to pull you guys onto a map.
Ooh, a map. We can die there.
Map, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the tricky thing about maps is that you can die on maps.
If you ever look
but-
down and you suddenly realize you're standing in squares, yeah, it's like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh, I'm on squares. Something's gone terribly wrong here. Yeah, that's what happens. Like I'm just on my way to work in the morning, realize, oh fuck, I'm on a map. I can see the.
That's personally why I avoid sidewalks, because I don't want to be walking on
the
squares.
squares on 'em. Yeah. Okay.
You walk into your friend's house and you realize that they just got their tile, like, replaced and suddenly it's gridded. It's like, what kind of trap have I walked into?
You know, and I don't know why I put a fog of war on this map. It doesn't really need one. It's pretty small. No, I'm just like revealing the whole thing anyway. Well, I didn't know for sure how you guys are gonna.
I mean, as long as it's not 5-foot squares. Like, sidewalks are more like 5-foot squares. Tiles are a lot smaller, so I feel safer there.
What if you're playing like some really weird, like, RPG system? that
Do you
you've
feel
never heard of
safer with the
before?
squeezing condition?
Yeah.
And just avoid hexes altogether, because no one wants to play Kingdom Finder.
Kingdom Finder.
Okay. Well, this thing isn't entirely asleep. It was kind of lazily dozing off, but like
Oh.
at least one of the heads was awake. However,
of
you do
course.
sneak up on it and you guys are going to get a surprise round. Mostly
Okay.
Silric and Abrellis are going to get a surprise round.
So
Because
does that mean they can't coup de grace?
That's correct. It's not actually
How convenient.
unconscious.
It's okay.
But
Get her dreams.
you guys are. I'm gonna put you guys right here. If you want, you can
Okay.
5-foot step and do a single attack in your surprise round, and then we'll be rolling initiative. So Silric and Abrellis, you guys both have a surprise action you may take on this thing. This is a and Actually, I don't even know if Silric can even see it really, because Silric doesn't have dark vision, right?
I guess not.
Nope.
Unless you guys were using a light, but it probably would have noticed if you guys were using a light. Anyway, yeah.
I'll just have to
Barella says-
pull out the. I'll just have to pull out the thing.
Yeah,
like,
now that you're
after
next
I do
to
my
it, I
attack.
guess. Yeah, I guess now that you're next to it, you could potentially do that. Anyway, yeah. What would you guys like to do for your surprise actions here?
I'm going to attack it.
Go ahead.
Okay. Attack with my mithril, my +1 mithril short sword.
Oh, and you'd be at full health, so I probably should adjust that.
Oh, yeah.
13 versus flat-footed is actually going to be a miss.
Let me see if that's the correct number. Okay, it's got the +1 from being enchanted.
Okay, Silric, what are you gonna do? I know you can't really see because it's dark, but if you have like a ever-burning torch, I guess you could pull it out as your surprise action.
Yeah, I'll pull out my torch.
Well, is it prone because it's dozing?
No, because it's a snake.
Okay.
Swinky, your microphone's like
Snakes
making
are always
staticky noises. Do you know that?
Snakes are
Oh.
always prone.
You might
Yeah.
have to close vent and reopen.
It's the thing where you just, disconnect and reconnect usually fixes it.
Disconnect? Oh, I thought you have to close. I'll close it.
Usually I don't have to close the whole thing.
Oh, well, give it a shot.
Did it fix
no, I
it?
don't hear it at all.
Uh-oh.
You guys ruined everything.
Mistakes were made. We don't hear anything now. Oh, no.
Oh,
Maybe she lagged out.
that's possible.
Dang it.
Hello.
All right,
Yay,
we
it's
can hear you.
better.
it worked. All right. So Silver pulls out a torch. You can actually see now. You can see that it's red. It's got this red scales, and
Cool.
yes. Abrellas tried to stab it, but unfortunately, its thick, scaly hide from snake scales, it managed to avoid taking a big bad stab. And everyone can roll initiative, including people outside the cave. Let me get the turn thing open
The
here.
important question here, Pluto, is did we hear it make noise?
Yes, it squeaks.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We got
Also
3
for-
18s, but I'm the highest 18.
Fortunately, this is still the point in the game where monsters sometimes only have +1 to their initiative.
Oh,
yeah.
That was small
I am
amount, yeah.
18 going on 19.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, and Andal is hanging out here. Hi guys, I'm Andal.
Stay outside, Andal.
Unless you think you can handle this fight.
All right, I need a round tracker too.
Nice.
Okay.
Swanky, you haven't
so
learned yet. Don't encourage me.
Abrellas, you get to go first.
Oh,
Rolled high
sweet.
initiative.
Alright, another chance for a sneak attack.
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna try and stab it.
Sneak attack or snake attack?
Both.
The sneaky snake attack.
Hey, there you go. You hit it.
And I'm gonna aim for a not head. I'm just aiming for its body.
Okay. Yep. It's probably smart. And
Actually, I don't think I can even
then,
hurt the heads with piercing. I think you need slashing.
Yeah, you need slashing, and it would be a sunder attempt to go for one of the heads.
Yeah. Alright,
Mechanically,
I'm
if
gonna
you're
do
gonna want
that.
to
I'm
do
gonna
that.
debilitate it with a -2 to its attacks.
Okay.
And I'll 5 foot over here. And yeah, I call out to the others. We've got a live one!
All right. Jace.
But she doesn't sound worried, she just sounds
Yeah,
like
we're-
excited.
Yeah.
Tension.
Double moving to here.
Hannah's just like, duh.
Unless we don't have haste, do we?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna double move in
But
here.
Silric can use haste once per day. Because Silric
That's
has
That's all
that
I can
sweet
do.
thing.
I mean, I'll have my bow
From
out,
the-
obviously, if it wasn't already.
Because Silver could do it with the shard. Unfortunately, if Silver did that right now, you'd only hit the two of you. But it might still be good. Might still be a good idea. All right, Pilbow. It's gonna take him a little bit longer to get there because he's got like heavy armor, but he could run. You know, he got run like 3 times your speed.
I actually
Like,
said
run.
that, but my mic was muted.
Oh wait, you
Oh.
can
I'm
run.
gonna run.
Yeah, he's gonna
Oh,
run.
well.
Well, you have to run in a straight
I
line.
just
but
lose
yeah,
one
same,
dexterity.
Same spot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I see.
All right, Silric, it is your turn now. So you are holding a torch, but that does not stop you from being a monk and doing flurry of blows if you want.
Yeah, you could have both of your hands full. In fact, you could be holding, if you were a monkey, you could have both your hands and feet full and still attack as a monk. Any part of your body is a weapon, your elbows and head and stuff like that.
Huh.
Yeah, you can like headbutt people.
Well, I guess I'll stomp this snake then.
There you go. Give it a heel stomp.
So, let's see. I think one of those will actually. Ooh, no, those both hit actually. It's flat-footed, is almost
Nice.
the same as this regular AC. Which square do you move into?
Yeah,
The
you're
one next to
probably-
Abrellis, or the one diagonal down? Okay.
There you go.
So both of those hit, and it takes some damage. All right, Hannah.
Ugh. And this is why I just wanted to come with you. Now I have to spin rounds running.
It's fine.
Is it though?
We'll find out. It gets to go next. Did I mention this thing has 5 heads?
If you're encumbered,
Yeah.
can you still run?
I think so. Just
Okay.
times 3 instead of the times 4.
Yeah, that's correct.
And your move speed's lower, so yeah, you'll only be able to run like 60 feet. That's what Pilbow did,
Yep.
basically.
I'll move to here.
Okay. This thing, it is going to take a full attack action. It's going to bite at Abrellis 3 times, and bite at Silric 2 times. However, it does have a debilitating strike to lower its attack, you said, right? So that's
Yeah.
going to help
Yep,
a bit.
-2 on it, and it's effectively -4 against me, but I can always just increase my armor by 2 in that case.
Okay, we'll do that then. So I'm just going to give it a -2. So attacking
Yeah.
Silric, or attacking, it's going to attack Abrellis 3 times, or yeah, 3 times to begin with. Fortunately, even though it's got a bunch of bites, they're not at high to hit, especially with the debilitating strike. Do any of those hit?
No, they don't. My effective AC is 24 against it right now, because I also have offensive defense.
Nice. All right. It's going to take its other 2 bites at Silric. Do any of those 2
23
hit?
hits.
17 or 20? The 23 hits. Okay, so you're going to take 1 bite damage. And it's not 1 damage, it's 10 damage. So it bites you for 10 damage. Fortunately, these do not seem to be poisonous snakes, so you don't have to roll a fortitude save or anything like that. It also looks like its wounds are healing up a little bit from when it got where it got stabbed.
Yeah, it'll heal up a little
Nice.
bit.
And it's gonna back up a hair. And that's its turn. Andal is going to also move in following you guys, and that's gonna be all he does. Abrellis, it's your turn now.
All
It's
right.
gonna be a lot harder to get a sneak
I'm gonna
attack off.
move. It is, but I'm gonna start by moving half my speed and using acrobatics to not provoke.
Okay. That'll do it.
And then if I were to dirty trick this thing and like fling a bunch of the rocks and dirt at it, would it work? Because it has multiple heads, or could I still like blind it for a round?
I assume it would
You
work
can-
against one head.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
Yeah.
can blind one of the heads.
That's how I
Okay,
would
so
do
that's
it.
not that great.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not too bad. It's better than cutting off a head, even. Maybe,
Mm.
probably,
Just kill it.
in the long run.
Yeah, I might just do damage to it, or I might just actually keep getting into a flank here. You know what? That actually sounds better. I'm just gonna keep moving so that I can get into a flank.
That might keep it from moving too.
Yep, so that's my turn. I double move. 15 and then 15 while
Okay,
using acrobatics.
Jace.
Okay, I will come around the corner here. Let's see, where can I go to? Like there. And
Yep, you can see it. It's got light. You
pretty
can see the light
far,
being
but I can
illuminated.
definitely reach it.
Yep, it's within the illumination of Silric's torch. It might be too far for like spell strike, but your bow definitely can shoot that far.
Oh, I have spells that are more than short range.
Oh, okay.
Surely I do. Hopefully I do. Range close. Range close. Hang on. Range close. Okay, never mind. I'm going to just shoot it with a single attack.
Okay.
So nothing special, no bonuses on. I'm gonna hit the recalculate button because I just changed a bunch of buffs to be correct, as
I'm
in
looking
turned
forward to
off
this.
everything.
Looking forward to watching you miss.
I know. Actually, I mean, my to hit is really high when I don't have spell combat and rapid shot on.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm not
So
giving you
I
enough
might
credit then.
hit it here. And then attacks. I think it's just this one.
Ooh, there you go. You hit.
Did just do a little bit of normal piercing damage, and obviously, yeah, I know its heads are resistant to piercing, so I
Yeah,
aim
you
for its
shoot it.
body.
You shoot it down at his body, or below where the head split up from. And you hit pretty good. Pilbow.
Hobo
What happened
runs
to
in
him?
circles.
Bilbo runs again.
All right.
Okay.
He's coming.
All right, Silric.
I'll move down.
Look at that flank.
Not quite. Not
It's
quite
not
a flank
Not
yet.
quite a
but,
flank yet.
But if
What?
Fabrellis 5-foot steps next round, there'll be a flank.
that-
So. Nope.
It doesn't go through the center of the token or
Corners
the
They
can
go
only
through all
flank with
different edges.
corners.
Yeah.
It'd be
It's,
this.
Flanking is silly sometimes. But yeah, you can still
I
attack
don't
it.
understand, but
Makes
whatever.
perfect sense to me, but I don't know.
Like, I thought all the corners had to, like, line up.
They do, and it doesn't
And,
if
like-
you look at it correctly.
Like, all corners of Silric go through the creature.
So how it works is
To all
the
corners
line has
of
to go through
Abrellis.
the entirety of each square it passes through.
Oh
So
my
it
God.
clips that bottom
Can I just
corner.
move
It doesn't
down?
actually go through the. No, well, no.
No, you're
No,
fine.
no, I mean
You're
you could
fine.
stay there. You can
Yeah,
get
you
your full
don't
round
need-
there.
him something. That's all.
Yeah, you just don't get the plus. You just don't get the +2 bonus to your
Yeah.
attacks, but that's probably still better
I
because
see
you can
everyone's touching Silric.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop touching me.
Stop touching me. So you see that
Oh,
square
yeah, you're
next
still
to
good. You can
Abrellis,
attack
how it
them.
doesn't go through.
That's probably the correct
entirety
play
of it?
because if you move down here, you only can do it can attack you on your way there from attack gratuities unless you roll an acrobatics check, and you only get 1 attack. Whereas if you just do that, you can attack twice. So even if they're a less bonus, your 2 attacks is probably still better than 1. All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna punch him.
Ooh, that is a miss on the second
Nice.
flurry attack, but the first attack is a confirmed critical hit for
Ooh.
16 damage.
Sweet.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
that's a flank. That is a flank.
No. No.
It's
Let
not a
me
flank.
paste the text.
All right, so it's still up, but it looks like you have badly. Yeah, they're not passing through opposite. Whatever. Anyway,
Including corners of those borders.
No, they have graphs.
Right?
No,
It's
go look at the
at 0.
freaking graphs. And
So it's still
then
up.
That's all you need to do.
Hannah.
I'm still far.
Yeah, but I think you can get. Well, actually, you're encumbered, so you might not be able to get in line of sight with 1 move, huh?
Yeah, I don't think so. Kind of why I was objecting to this plan. Just being left out. Okay, there you go.
Dang.
It's 1 move, I guess. I'll come up here. I guess they're providing light, so.
Yeah, you can see from the light. Silric's holding an ever-burning torch.
Yeah.
Oh, it means the enemy token borders, not the. Okay, that makes sense.
Your line
So,
has to go through the
that or
majority
that.
of a square, not clipping squares. It has
Wait,
to
that
go
wouldn't
through
either.
the
It's
square.
it's literally just that. That's the only position
Yep.
from where Silric's at that would flank. If you were here,
Flanking
it
with
could
the
be
diagonal
any
is
of
kind of
these.
wonky.
Yeah,
I
it could
have
be any of these if
played-
it were on the side. Okay.
I have GM games where I home ruled it that it was a little bit easier to get the flanks, but I'm not.
I
would have had
see.
to.
Okay.
That's something I would have had to have established in like session 0, and I didn't do it. So
Right.
we're not using those.
No. That's fine. I was confused by the text. There's something
We're
else I
using-
was reading that does something different. I think it was like cover bonuses.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, while I'm moving, I'm gonna pull out a bottle of acid.
Okay. On its turn, so you did have it to 0, but it's got fast healing, so it heals up.
Oh no.
It no longer has debilitating strike either on it for this round. Silric hurt pretty bad. I don't like that very much. It's gonna attack him 3 times, and it's gonna do 2 attacks on Abrellis.
Woohoo.
Alright, cool.
So starting with Silric, a 9 I'm pretty sure misses. Wait, am I rolling the right bonus here? Yeah, I am. Okay. A 9 again misses. And I'm
The
missing a
double
13
threes.
misses.
Mage armor,
Yes.
yeah, it definitely misses.
All right, so it's gonna take its other 2 attacks on Abrellis.
Alright, that'll hit.
And it does a 23 hit as well.
Yeah, both of those hit.
All right, 9 and then 7 damage.
Okay.
And then Andal is going to, move in here and say, "Oh, it's a Hydra! It is a
I
Hydra!
told you to stay out, Andal.
It's okay. He's with me.
Wow! Look at that Hydra!" And that's his turn. He comes up and says, "Wow, amazing."
Wow!
Round 3.
Amazing!
Alright, I 5-foot step and then I attack it.
Okay.
So
And
now I
you
got flank.
Yeah.
Nice damage.
All right, that is enough, maybe to even kill it. Not quite, but it's unconscious.
But
Alright,
does it
that's my
fall
turn.
prone?
No, that is enough to kill it. Never mind. I'm just bad at math.
Hey.
Yeah, that's enough to just outright kill it.
Does it have a brother?
Sweet. I don't know.
Maybe.
No.
So we're out of combat. Abrellis, you see that
That's it?
this cave does. Yeah, was it? Yep. You see that this cave does indeed go further.
Alright. I'm gonna check around the cave though, especially those bones where we saw some shiny things.
Okay.
But yeah, alright. That worked out pretty well. Good job, Silric.
Thank you.
Yeah, now that you could see it better, Hannah and Jace would know that this type of Hydra also has a fiery breath weapon.
Ooh.
However,
Do
it
hydras have
didn't see an
poison?
opportunity. Not this kind of Hydra.
Mm.
Fortunately for Abrellis and Silric, who both got bit by it.
I try to like
It didn't really bite me very hard. It didn't get me through my armor.
rip a scale or two like off of it just for like research
Oh, that's a good idea.
purposes.
Yeah,
Maybe has alchemical properties. Who knows?
Yeah, I'll try and gather, like, I don't know, some scales or fangs, maybe, for some future crafting flavor.
Cool.
I don't spend nearly
This
as
is
much
why I
time
took
as he
survival.
might be taking.
So yeah, there's some stuff inside the cave as well, like kind of along some of the bones that are in the cave, as well going all the way back out to the entrance. And if you guys spend several minutes gathering it all up, you do find that there are some nice, valuable things, coins, a few pieces of like jewelry, and some other.
Ooh, yay.
Spellcasters are able to find as well that there are some magic stuff as well. There is a kind of a crystalline looking wand, and a magical amulet and a magical ring. So the wand is a wand of acid arrow
Cool, I
with
think you got
25
them all.
charges.
That's pretty
The
neat.
amulet is an amulet of Mighty Fist +1, which somebody
Oh,
might
that's
Oh
want.
my
really
God,
good for Silric.
Yeah. And the ring is a ring of swimming, which gives you bonus to
Oh,
swimming.
that's nice.
Acid arrow, how many charges?
How many charges on the wand? Yeah.
25 charges.
Yeah, you can have it. I just wanted to put it in chat.
Okay.
No, I don't want the wand. I can't use it with my Magus things.
Okay.
I just wanted to write it all down. Like, yeah,
Me,
I have to
I'll
pull
I
take
am
the
back
wand.
my
becoming the
bow.
wand
Mine.
bearer, and I am
Or not
fine
wand,
with
the
this.
ring.
The ring
want
is
the ring?
swimming? That's fine with
Yeah.
me.
He is the one who will sink the fastest
He
in
does
water,
have
so
the heavy
I
armor, that's
agree
true.
that this will help him. Yeah, here you go, Pilbo.
I want to teach Andal how to, like, harvest pieces from the Hydra while I'm doing that and be like, okay, see, this is how you use a dagger to, like, pull off some scales and
We don't
Whenever
have
you're
time
dealing
for
with
you to
fangs and pull them
educate.
out, you gotta be careful and watch your hand and yeah.
Okay, he
No, I wanted to teach him a bit while I do it.
he watches and tries
That
to
takes
learn as
time.
best he can.
I guess we're spending
Sure,
time
and it's worth it.
here.
Yeah, you guys are spending time gathering up the gold pieces
We're
too.
searching around. You're identifying magic items. You didn't ask for my help, and you figured them all out on your own. So I'm spending my time doing this instead.
Took 3 rounds to do that.
Yeah, and to find them all and look for more and all that.
So that's all gold pieces, I'm guessing.
Some of it's in silver and platinum, but I just combined them all into gold pieces. for
Okay,
ease of-
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, and the ring and necklace, are they going to be worth half when we sell or full?
Those will sell for full, actually.
Those sell for full because they're just valuables, yeah.
Okay, so I'll just sum all this up.
It's assumed that we'll sell them.
So let's see
1,
here.
2,
I'm assuming the Amulet of
3,
Mighty
4,
Fist is
5.
going to silver.
But that's probably
Yes.
going to go to Silric. Pilbo has spoken for the Ring of Swimming, and I think we've all agreed that
And-
yeah, he should have that, so he doesn't sink.
Hannah takes the wand,
And then Hannah, yeah, can have the one. Perfect.
and then we each get 374 gold from the other things.
Sure. Sounds good.
Who's going to hold on to the ring and necklace? Out of curiosity.
I'll hold on to it. I'll hold on to your treasure.
Okay, so you get the ring and necklace and 24 gold. And everyone else just gets 374 gold. Mixed with silver, whatever, yeah. My gold is very low from all the crafting I did last time.
Okay.
Cool. Well, let's continue deeper in the cave once we're done with that. Do you need some healing, Abrellis? You look a little hurt.
She shows like where like it bit the leather, but it didn't really quite get to her skin. She's like, it's just a little rough and tumble. I'm fine.
Okay, but out of character, you took like, I don't know, 15 damage or
I
something?
did take
at least?
damage, yes. So if anybody wants to do anything about that, they can, but she doesn't
Yeah,
feel
it's just
like
we can't
she
see
got hurt very
health
much.
bars, so like, I don't know how hurt you really are. I just remember you got hit like
I'm over
twice.
half.
You're over half? Okay.
I have 43 HP. I'm not like super weak.
Okay. Well, let's continue on.
Because I think
Although
Pilbo's the only one who has healing, right?
I think
Yes.
Hannah can convert some spells to heal.
Or do we have a
somehow.
wand? I thought he
But
used up the
nothing
wand
she
last
can
time.
just
of healing.
do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, Pilbo is Wand of Cure Light because he's worships an evil deity. So he can't just like channel for heals. He channels for damages.
Okay, well, if I mean, like I said, in character, she's fine to continue. If you want to heal her, she's got some out of character HP that could be repaired. But she's fine if we just want to keep going.
How does Hannah's healing work? Is it like using points or whatever to convert spells to heals? Is that how that works for your class?
I don't think she does that.
I thought she had a way to do that, to convert spells to heals.
I think she was
Yeah,
playing a
she's-
class at another point.
No, I do, but you know, she's.
It uses a lot of resources.
Yeah, no, I'm just curious
don't
like
wanna
what the
sit here and
mechanic is.
discuss
I'm not
it.
asking you to do it.
Yeah, I don't want to discuss it. I'm busy working on Silric's
Okay.
amulet,
We can
so.
continue.
If you want to look at it, you can go look up White Mage. Have fun on it.
Okay, cool.
Do you guys want to continue
I-
further into where the cave narrows into this little passageway here?
Yeah.
Sure. I regret that I wasn't with you, Abrellis. I think that's why you got hurt so much. If I was there to help protect you, you could have been saved.
I
some
waved dismissively at you, and I say the
maybe.
whole reason we got even to get the jump on it is because Silric and I are quiet.
Okay.
If we had all gone trudging in, it would have just been a battle where we were both on even terms, but we struck with the advantage.
Hmm.
Okay, cool. Well, let's continue on.
Yep, let's go. I'm gonna
Come,
take
come,
the
Andal.
lead.
Keep up. Watch your step here. There's some rocks in the cave. You guys are not being very friendly towards Andal, but I'm trying to teach him because not long ago I was a starter. Or all of us were starting out Pathfinders, and he's basically us a few weeks ago. Also, for
not-
once, I'm playing a nice character, not a mean character.
It's not
I'm just
that
nice and also full of myself.
out of character. It's not that. Hannon, it takes time to do that, and Hannon doesn't think we have time. She thinks we need to press. So that's all.
Just like, we're in a hurry. We gotta
I'm
get
in
to
a
this
hurry,
shard before
but
the.
we
Yeah,
don't need to be
she wanted to spend an
wasting
hour
time.
studying the book, but yeah, okay.
You gotta keep your priorities straight.
Abrellis just thinks he's really green.
All right, you guys continue on, and it seems like these caves go pretty far. Like um, and eventually
Ooh.
it gets to a point where it seems like they're narrowing down, and you think that it looks like you can keep going, but you're gonna have to squeeze.
Are the walls getting moist and dank?
Not really. It's still fairly dry.
Dang.
You
Because
do think
if
that
we're
you're
getting
probably
to the lady's light, it's gonna get wet.
Yeah, you do think it's probably under like you guys think you've probably gone far enough. You might be under the lagoon right now, but yeah, it's mostly fairly dry down here still.
Okay, so perhaps we're fairly deep under the lake then. But yep,
All right.
or we're
Well,
going
we
the wrong
squeezed
way.
through.
We could be going the complete wrong way, not even going under the lake.
Okay,
I'm slightly worried.
I got the amulet on Silric now. All configured.
All right. So you guys keep going through the as the caves narrow in. You guys
I guess we'll have to
you're
squeeze.
gonna have to go in
Yeah.
single file basically during this.
Yep.
Sure. I think
It's a good thing none of us are too fat.
watch the back, right? So I'll be in the middle somewhere, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll be up with Abrellis. Maybe Silver could be in front of me. I don't care.
Well, I'll pull you guys onto another map here in a minute, and you guys can orient yourself how you'd like.
It's called Asian American, not Orient. We can Asian ourselves.
So you can see here it gets pretty narrow, but you're able to move through here just by squeezing.
Okay. You know the best thing about that Hydra fight is I did nothing but shoot one arrow, so I still have like everything.
Yeah, see,
Oh,
look
yeah.
at all the resources you guys saved with me
That's
and Silric
super
sneaking
good.
up on it.
Okay, so yeah, put yourself in the order. It looks like Abrellis is gonna take the lead.
Oh yeah, and I'm keeping an eye
I'll
out for
go
anything
second.
dangerous looking.
Jace is second. Andal will go
I have the
next.
best
Nobody else
working
tries to
eyes.
Stop him.
Yeah, I look
Yep.
at Andal and I just point to the back.
Okay, Andal goes to the
Oh.
back. Oh.
I said,
That
don't
way
worry,
if somebody gets
Andal. If there's
plucked
anything
off.
exciting, I'll let you know.
Who wants to be behind Jace then? Is that going to be Hannah then?
I would think Silric, but
Silric's
Yeah,
up there?
okay.
Okay.
I think that's our typical marching order.
Is it?
Okay.
I mean, Silric probably can be in front of me, but I'd like to say I have Abrellis' back when opening doors and things. So I can like shoot over her
So-
shoulder.
I
Or
don't
tell her what
know.
things are.
I don't know if Abrellis has a light out. She also has dark vision anyway, still from the spell.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't let me put light on her hat, but I'll put it on.
Someone can have
me
a
somewhere
continual
on my
flame.
bow.
Someone had a thing out, right? Wasn't it Silric?
Silric had one out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have one if
Which
we
he
need
might
it.
he might still have one out. So regardless, you can see either some of it from the light, perhaps, and the rest from your dark vision going out 60 feet. You can see this chamber up ahead. I'm going to start with the description on it. It looks like it's the intersection of 4 tunnels forming a sizable cave here. The domed ceiling rises to a height of 20 feet, while near the center of this cave stands a monument made of polished black basalt, 7-sided with the same great rune carved on each face. The top portion of the monument has broken away, revealing what appears to be a hollow space within in the shape of a female figure. An astounding number of strange albino insectoid creatures, each the size of a man's fingers, scuttle and scurry along the walls. So you're kind of
Ooh.
seeing these as you get in here. They look like
Is it a swarm of things?
not right now, but it looks like they're pretty spread out throughout the room.
Okay.
They look sort of like sort of spider-like maybe, or scorpion-like, although they don't have the scorpion tail.
Uh-huh.
Like they might be solifigids. Solifigids.
Oh, yeah,
however
yeah,
the fuck you say
solifigids.
that.
Yeah.
Solifigids.
Yeah,
Yes,
solifigids. That's
that
the
one.
correct scientific term.
Yes. It looks like you see a few of those.
I don't know how they
a
came
bunch
up
of
with
those
that word.
Yeah.
It sounds like a made-up word, like some scientist was like looking at these things, and when they found it, like he
Yeah.
was startled. It was like, "Oh, so it's a solifigid," and they're like, "What? It's a solifigid."
Yeah, like okay, yeah.
That's
I
the
thought it
name.
was a
That's the
made-up
sound a
D&D
startled
monster.
person makes when they see it.
Yeah. I thought it was a made-up D&D monster, but apparently it's a real thing.
Yeah. Yep, they're called solifigids. They're basically camel spiders, I think is what they are. They're more related to scorpions, though. Okay, so... And they're just walking around?
Yeah, they're just scurrying around on the ground and on the walls.
Hmm.
Do they try to avoid me as I move in?
Yeah. They kind of scurry away from the light.
Okay, cool. So I guess...
However...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead
Hmm.
and move into the room if you want.
Oh, good. We
Alright,
just
yeah,
need to
well,
change it.
if it looks like they're avoiding me, then I move in and I start waving everyone over. Like, it's
So,
okay. Like,
it
they're
looks
not gonna
like
threaten me.
those ones are avoiding
Oh,
you.
no.
However, there's
Uh-oh.
some bigger
It's
ones.
a swarm.
No, it's not a
It's-
swarm.
Oh, these are too big.
Oh,
for
okay.
There's
swarm.
giant.
No,
You
I,
see,
You
I'm
can
God.
nowhere...
troop, maybe.
No, these ones look like so. What you see instead, like it looks like you have all these little like finger-sized one. However, it looks like there's 3 larger ones that are human-sized for some reason,
For some
and
reason.
Yeah.
they look like they're ravenous and they want to eat you. Everyone can roll initiative.
Alright, there we go.
Oh,
I
let
have...
me clear the map first. Okay,
One
everyone
of
can
these
roll
days
initiative.
can be like everyone but Jace can roll initiative. Like what? Dang it!
These big ol' huge ones are infinitely less intimidating than a swarm of little
Oh
ones.
yeah,
Oh, I know.
I'm so glad it's not a swarm. If it were 3
I'm kinda-
swarms, I'd be like, oh, go the other way, turn around.
Well, I can handle swarms just fine.
I wish I could say that this was my doing and that I like got rid of a swarm and put these here instead, but actually this is how the book wanted to do it too. Because that's how I would have probably wanted to do it as well. I'd have been like, fuck that. I don't want to put a swarm in here. Although maybe I would have. I
love
did throw that one
swarms.
swarm at
It
you.
makes players just
I hate
freak
swarms.
out for no reason.
I think they're dumb.
I think it's for a good reason. Swarms
The
are
ones that you can
terrifying.
hit with
Very well
weapons are
prepared for
okay.
swarms. Okay, correction. I
No,
am
we
very
are.
well prepared. for
Hannah has
swarms.
stuff. Well, even Jace has stuff that you can use against them.
What do I have? I have acid splash.
That
Yeah.
technically does hurt them.
Yeah,
That's all I
Yeah.
have.
Well, that's more than.
Well, anything.
That works.
Your
Some of the
scorching
others.
ray, I think, even can work too. Like things
Oh,
that
yeah.
deal on
Does
the
it?
will
Yeah.
work in
Because
general.
that targets a thing, not a
You can still
square.
target it.
Anyway, this is not
Swarms
a swarm,
are
so I don't have to worry about it.
targetable.
Looks like everybody rolled. I gotta put these things on the tracker
Okay.
too.
What it is they're immune to weapon damage or resistant to certain type of damage or things like that. If you do AoE, they take more
Google
damage.
knows me.
Luckily, I
That
have
is the
some
first result.
spicy spells to use,
8.
so we'll see how it goes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we got a 9, 14, and an 18.
Ah, damn! I almost beat all of them.
All right, so Silric, you got to go first. Now, when you're in this corridor in here, you can only move at half speed because you're squeezing. However, as a monk, I think you can probably get out of there. Still no problem. But keep that
Yeah,
in mind,
Silric
everyone that's
moves
in the
fast
back of
enough.
the line here. It'll take you
I'll
twice as much
just-
movement to get through until you get outside this corridor. So once you get past Jace, you'll be moving at regular speed.
Regular speed. I'll move up here for now.
Do you do anything else, or just like ready in action to attack if one gets close to you?
Yeah, I'll just ready in action.
Oh, is that not a double move to get out?
I
Not
don't
for
think so,
Silric.
because
He's got
Silric
increased movement speed.
has Silric has like 40 move speed or something, or 50,
Yep.
something absurd.
Okay,
Monks are fast.
just monk things.
Yeah, I mean, getting there is only like 40 move. So, I think this thing is actually going to trigger that ready to action. It's gonna kind of run up into here. So go ahead and take your attack on it.
Oh, hey, look! It was like attack me.
Yep.
Hit me with your best shot.
Yeah, I punch
And
it.
you hit it. Yep, you hit it pretty good here. Oh God, what just happened? Okay. All right, you hit it, and it's gonna come up and try to kind of to move around this thing, so it doesn't look like it's to do that thing, but it does come up and try to bite you once. This giant mandible. Uh, 25 probably hits, right?
Yeah, that hits.
Oops. That's more than 7. Take 10 damage.
Okay.
All right, Abrellis.
All right. So I'm gonna try and move my full speed around this thing.
Okay.
And increase the DC of the acrobatics check by 10.
Okay.
So whether I get attacked or not, I should get there with one move. Check. Here comes my acrobatics.
So it's to beat its CMD plus 10 to
Yeah,
avoid the attack opportunity.
I think
But
I can
even if
do
you
it.
fail it, you still get there, so.
Hold on. I'm gonna
Ooh.
use my cat burglar's boots to re-roll the acrobatics checks.
Ooh.
That was that
Ooh.
much better.
All right, it gets an attack on you then.
Okay.
It's gonna take a bite at you.
I just realized I rolled really bad.
It misses.
Alright, it misses, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna attack it with my short sword that I pulled out during the move.
Okay.
And I'm flanking, as long as I can flank it. And here's the attack. Oh, it was a low attack.
Is that including the flank?
Yeah, because the whole total bonus is plus 10.
Okay. Yeah, that misses.
Yeah, I rolled a 4. That's no problem. That's my turn.
All right, Jace. You were currently squeezing right there, but
Did you skip
should be
second
able to-
one's turn?
oh, I did. It's gonna move up and then bite.
It doesn't want
Sorry,
to get in a
team.
conga line.
No, it's not. It's not
16
very
misses.
smart. Okay. Now it's Jace.
Okay. Can I 5-foot step one square up, or is that still the squeezing area?
No, you won't be squeezing once you're there. That's fine.
Looks pretty open.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll 5-foot step here, and then I'm gonna shoot around Silric's shoulder at this close one here.
Okay.
So I gotta press boutons. I can fall around it.
Yeah.
So I'll swift action to activate the arcane pool enhancement because I think this is gonna be a decent fight. So that's +2 on things for a minute. I hit the recalculate button. And do I know what these creatures are?
Do you have knowledge of engineering? Or
Yes,
knowledge of nature?
we are
Actually,
in.
knowledge of nature. I think. I don't know which
Dang.
one is it? Vermin or nature, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're
Yes.
Nature.
Well, nature's not as good, but oh well.
That's okay. I think you still know what these are. Yep, you know that these are albino cave cephalopods. And yeah, they are vermin, so that means they are mindless, immune to mind affecting effects. They have dark vision because they live in dark caves. You know that they can pounce and rend. So if you run into them and they have
Ooh.
open line on you, they can do a lot of damage. Like they're pretty dangerous. But otherwise, like they're not particularly like they don't have any particular weaknesses or strengths or anything like that. They're not resistant to any elements or anything like that. They're not
Okay,
super.
I'll tell the party
do
don't
have
let it
thick-
get a jump on you.
Yeah, they do have thick carapaces, but yeah, if they can fool around you, they can hurt because of that rend.
Okay. I think that answers enough of my questions. I'm just gonna fall around with an acid splash against the one that Silver's fighting.
Yeah, he's already gotten hit too, so.
And I guess if it goes down before the end, then it'll shoot arrows at the other one. Besides the rapid shot, obviously wouldn't be able to go to 2 targets. Yeah, it's only 1 hits
No,
probably.
rapid shot you can. You're thinking many shot,
Oh yeah, okay.
which I don't think you even have.
I don't have
Looks
yet
like
now.
that 26 is gonna hit.
Okay. The art of roll mini.
Mm-hmm. So yep, it's still up, but you damaged it pretty good. Pilbow, so you're at the back of this line, the conga line here, and remember that moving through these is going to be difficult, considered difficult terrain, basically, because you're squeezing.
You can't run through it, I assume too, right?
Can't run either, yeah. So actually, Pilbow's probably just
So
gonna
you
have to
can go
double
like
move.
20 feet.
Can I
Oh
squeeze
no.
past Hannah?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'm just gonna double move in difficult terrain.
Feels bad, man.
This thing is gonna scurry on over, and it's gonna attack Jace.
Wait, it can move that whole way and attack? Oh my god.
Yeah, they got
Yeah, they're fast.
50 move speed.
They're
really fast.
But it didn't have a straight line on me, which is
It
what
did
I
not
was
have a straight
planning.
line, so it isn't
It
able
didn't
to
pounce
pounce.
you.
So it just tries
Yeah.
to bite you and it misses.
Got 19 AC.
All right, Hannah, you can see this one. You have line of sight on it. You are squeezing at the moment, but you can see it from where you are currently. And it is your turn.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to
let's
put Andal on the
see.
initiative tracker. He's just gonna go at the end of the round.
Just keep him off.
I just assume he rolls a 1 on every initiative. Like,
Yeah.
like unless there's a reason for him to roll high initiative. Like if you guys get attacked from behind.
If he's being
and
attacked or something,
then
yeah.
Alright, what's
I'll
Hannah
probably
gonna
roll
do?
it.
That's fine with me. And we tell him to stay back, so it makes sense.
Hmm. No, I don't have knowledge dungeoneering. Oh, I do.
It's nature for these.
Oh.
It's nature actually.
I told you what they were, though. They're like albino
Are they
cave
immune or
things.
resistant?
Cephalopods.
No
No
immunities.
resistances.
They have
The
pounce and
scariest
rend,
thing
though.
about them. Yep, 50 move speed and they have pounce and rend, so they're pretty. They can be pretty nasty if they get you in like an ambush in a straight line. Fortunately, the
Yeah.
geography of this cave and the fact that they were at the north end of it made it harder for them to do that.
I'll move here. And I'm still holding the bottle of acid.
That'd be a double move if you move all the way up there because
Oh, because
squeezing.
we're okay. Then I double move.
Andal will kind of stick to the back here, but he'll move up a little bit too. All right, round 2, Silric. You do have a flank with this one right here that's injured. It is your turn.
I will
There's also
stomp
one
on
behind
it.
you. Okay.
I'm gonna stomp on the
Yeah,
injured one.
stomp on him.
All
Ooh,
right.
nice rolls.
Those are pretty good rolls. Okay, it is still up, but you hurt it. You managed to hurt it pretty badly.
Yeah, that's his style strike, is spider stomp style.
Now is the scary part because it's gonna try to attack you back. So let's start with the bite.
Yeah, and it gets flanking too.
Oh yeah. Does a 22 hit Silric?
Sorry, I'm helping.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, so it does 5 damage with its bite. Then it's gonna try to claw you twice.
Ooh,
Does an 18 hit?
no.
Okay, that's good. That means it can't rend you. It's gonna try to claw you again anyway, though. 24, I'm assuming, does hit, though, right?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so you take 7 more damage then from the claw. So a total
Dang.
of 5 and then 7 for 12 damage total from this thing. But that's it. That's its turn.
Yeah, these things are
Alright,
scary.
I've got him this time, Silric. I stab it.
All right.
Haha. Oh, that's so
Oh.
dead.
It is.
Wait, that's only a
super
single
dead.
attack. What about the rest of your attacks?
Yeah. That I only have one attack.
Oh, right. You're not. Okay. I keep thinking because we have like flurry and I'm doing all these attacks, but yeah, we're not actually level 6 yet.
Next level, I will have an extra attack. But not
Wait, will
because
you?
of... Yeah, I will.
Not from iterative.
Not from
2-weapon
iterative.
fighting.
Okay.
So it's
Alright,
dead? Alright, so I'm also
it's
going to
dead,
move.
yep. Okay.
So I forgot about this, but it didn't matter.
Uh-huh.
I have the skill unlock for acrobatics, and so the DC is only increased by 5 to move at my full
Oh.
speed. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and get into a flank right here.
Well, potential
Go
flank.
through some threatened squares.
Jace pulls a
Yeah.
melee weapon out, but yes. Okay.
Or,
Go ahead
or
and roll
just
that
or if
acrobatics.
Silric just shoves him aside, that'll work too.
Bryn says the bear's
Something,
gone.
yeah.
The bear's gone.
What? Uh-oh.
Huh?
I think Ron meant to be muted.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, 17, the final answer.
Let's see. I believe so. I have a rogue talent, but I think I have to declare that I'm using it to
Okay.
roll 2 dice. Yeah.
It's gonna...
So that's the final dice.
Alright, it's gonna take an attack opportunity then, because you did not beat its CMD plus 5.
Dang.
Okay.
But he misses anyway.
Miss. Yep. Not even punished, baby.
Yep. Alright, Jace. You have a bow and there's a guy right next to you. It's not the
Yeah.
best.
Pull out that
Not the
melee
great-
weapon you got.
And on top of all of that, I can't even use the concentration stuff that Magus normally gets because you don't get it with ranged spell combat or ranged spell combat.
Yeah.
So I can't even do
It's
that.
not your best spot.
I mean, my melee's not bad. I'll keep my
And I'm
bow in
giving
my
you a
left
flank.
hand, and I'll draw my my mithril rapier out,
Okay.
and
Yeah, you
I
do have a
will
flank.
attack it with the flank. The flank will not be included in the roll, so we'll add 2 here.
Sure.
So
There you
20.
go.
Hey, there you go. You hit him.
Pokey, pokey, stabby, stabby.
All right.
Mhm. Alright.
And then
Pilbo.
after my move,
Pilbo,
I'm going
you're
to
up.
5-foot step up here.
There you
Okay.
go.
Alright, is this still
Look, oh
difficult
my
terrain,
god, I'm
yeah?
so clever.
It is still
Yes,
difficult
that's-
terrain in here.
This
But
right up
this-
here is the end of it.
Yeah.
Alright.
You'll still be
So I'm
squeezing
gonna
up there.
go here, and I'm gonna try and punch him from behind, I guess partial cover.
There you go.
The only penalty is you're gonna be squeezing, but there's no cover, so you'll just take a -2 to the attack, I think. But that's it.
Okay.
Give him the
think that's from
Pilbo
squeeze.
Slamwich.
I guess I can check
Ooh, nice roll.
yield hero
That's
lab.
with the penalty.
That'll hit. Okay.
You sock him.
Yep, you sock him pretty good here. All right. On its turn. Wait, did I skip? I feel like I skipped one of these.
Yeah, I think that one didn't get
Yeah,
to
this
Yeah,
is
go.
you
gonna
missed
come
that
up-
one.
They should have moved before, Jace.
Yeah, it's going to charge at Silk. Starting with a bite. Misses. Going
It's
to
gonna
a claw.
pounce.
Hits with one claw, hits with the other claw, so Silric's gonna take a bunch of damage here, probably.
Oh.
5 from the first claw, 6 from the second claw, and then it's gonna also it gets some rend damage too. For a total of 18 damage to Silric.
Hey,
So
look,
he's still up, but
it can count.
Silric's pretty badly hurt at this point. And
5,
the other
6,
one,
7.
the other one that was here, is gonna keep going after Jace.
What? Why me?
Yeah, because you shot it.
So starting with a bite, 18 hit Jace. borderline, right?
No, I have 19 AC. Unless it
So,
has
yeah,
any kind of
It was
bonus.
borderline, but it hits with its 2 claws.
You're gonna get
Yeah,
some
it
random.
only missed because I enhanced my armor to be +1 chain shirt.
I don't want to do as much math, so I'm just gonna roll all these damages together this time.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh,
geez.
16.
As it rends you
Aye.
with its claws.
Wait, it
Take some
rends me? It
damage.
didn't hit all of its attacks.
It doesn't
It
have to
hit
hit
its
all,
2
it just has
claws.
with the 2 claws. And it hit with the 2 claws.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
I don't know how rend works.
Alright.
Well, now you know.
Now you know. Hannah.
Let's see here. Oh, there's people in front of me, and
Yeah, Silric's pretty badly hurt. I don't know if you can see his health bar, but
Oh,
bad.
no, I can't. I don't have my best friend yet, so I guess I'll move in and do that. Okay. So I am going to take notes, Zerdaram. Use an arcane point
I already read the
to
mechanic.
spontaneously convert a level 1 spell into a cure spell.
Okay.
And what are we, level 5? Okay, so, and then I'll move up and deliver that to Silk.
Okay. As you move through this square, the Soliphagid's gonna try to bite you.
That's fine, I'll take the risk.
I think he got you.
Everybody's getting hit.
It's fine.
So you take 8 damage, but you heal Silric for 9 damage, so which Silric needed pretty bad. Silric was at like 4 health, so
I think we're trying
Hey,
to play
Hannah,
blackjack here. I
pull
got
out
to
a
16 and then
weapon.
I stayed.
So that I
Hannah,
can
you need to hit
flank it.
again.
I mean, I have a bottle of acid in my hand.
If you can threaten with it, then that works.
No.
Thank you, Hannah.
You're welcome.
Pluto, it's D&D blackjack. Who got hit 3 times? I see 5, 6,
All
7.
right. So
That's
anything else, Hannah? Do you
18.
pull a weapon out in your other hand as well, or?
No, I couldn't.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's round 3, so Silric, it is you are up now.
I'm gonna use this 9-ring sword
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
against the one directly above me.
Oof.
Ooh.
All right. It looks like you missed.
Does he get more
A
attacks?
tear rolls
Because
down
that
my
is a
eye.
monk weapon, right?
I think, although he had to, I don't think he has quick draw, so if he's pulling that out, I think you only get the
okay.
one.
No.
But yeah, otherwise, if you already had it out, you can flurry with it, I think. All right. Do you do anything else? Do you 5-foot step maybe or anything?
No.
Well, wait. If I like cast a spell and then move to deliver it, does that mean I could have pulled out a dagger while I moved after? Because I needed my hand available for casting the
Yeah.
spell.
I don't see why not.
Okay, then sure. I'll pull out the dagger.
Okay.
For the flank.
Alright.
For the flankerino.
Yep. Turn on my sneak attack. Which is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sneak attack this one.
You are the best flanker I know.
Well, it's
Also known
distracted
as
with
the
Hannah's
flankerino.
weapon. Hiya.
All right. That will hit. What debilitating injury do you put on?
-2 attack.
-2
Yeah,
to
these things
attack.
are
Okay.
tough.
All right. Now the real scary moment. This one's going to go after. It's going to go after Silric. It's going to keep going. Doesn't have the charge this time, so it's a little bit less likely to hit. It also doesn't have a flank. Oof!
Oh no! Oh
Wow.
no!
I think it crit you here.
I think it crit. Oh no!
All right, so it's going to do 2d8 plus 6.
Double ones.
Okay, it looks like it knocked you unconscious, but you're only at -1. So
It doesn't keep going.
No, it
It can
doesn't. It
dress
moves
at me, I
over.
There's
assume.
a juicy Jace
Gonna
next to
start.
you.
Yeah, it's gonna start. Um, like it saw you stab its buddy. It doesn't like that. It's gonna try to. It wants to take out.
Hey, it's
Wants to take out
mine.
It
all
has
the dangerous
intelligence?
things.
Oh no.
No, it's not smart, but it knows.
But
It knows to
It
take
knows
out
survival.
Yeah, it knows survival. It knows it needs to take out all of the prey before it starts
All
eating.
the prey.
So it's gonna go after Jace next with its claws.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I think it only hits with 1 claw though.
Yeah. Luckily,
All right, so Jace, you take
doesn't rend again.
6 claw damage.
Wait, what was I at? Was I at 16? Dang it, that's 22. I busted in
Dang.
our spider blackjack.
Solifagid's blackjack, yeah. All right, Jace, it's your turn.
Luckily, this thing's mindless and it didn't actually move over. So I can
Yeah.
5-foot step up here. And I'm going to drop my rapier as a free action. And since my bow's in my left hand, I can just attack with it. And I'm going to full round. First shot at the one. First shot at the one down that's weakened.
Okay.
Yeah. And I will cast a spell with all this. So I mean my normal full round stuff, and I'm going to use a ranged touch spell. Yeah, first one's pretty weak. I'm just going to do an acid splash with this. So hopefully some good rolls. No, one good roll.
So
One maybe hit.
let's first one here. That 26 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll your acid splash damage.
Sweet.
Might be enough to take this thing out.
Please. Oh boy, it matters. Wait, I lost my acid splash. There. And that, oh yeah, ignore the +3 mod. It should just be +1 from point blank.
So,
So
it
it should be 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay.
Sorry, I was supposed to roll that from the spells, and I rolled it from attacks.
All right. So the first shot doesn't quite take it out. However, your rapid shot there for that 17
Third shot
is
hits?
enough to finish it off. Yep.
Yes!
17 is
Okay,
enough to hit.
sweet. Yeah, the goal was to kill the one that was going next. That's the one that didn't just attack.
Yeah. All right, Pilbo, it's your turn. So yeah, you can now move out. There is no difficult terrain if you move any further here.
Okay.
So if you want to, you can move up here in no difficult terrain, for example,
I'm gonna move here and
or even into Silric Square since Silric's unconscious.
Visions of Madness.
Visions of Madness. Okay, go ahead
The
and roll your touch attack.
madness.
I require a unconscious icon on the Silric token. I want to see Z's.
You want to see the X's? All right. Here's
No,
an
not
X.
X. That means dead, right?
I'm not dead.
No, X is unconscious. I put a skull and crossbones
Okay.
on for the ones that are dead. See, notice the one up here has
Okay.
the skull, but this one doesn't because it's just unconscious. I'm not dead yet.
18?
18 hits his touch AC. Yep. So what
Okay.
has -2 saves and attacks? Is that what it is?
Yep.
What is it? -2?
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, he's getting more
Okay.
powerful.
All right, Hannah, Silric just got knocked unconscious right in front of you, right before your
Yeah.
very, very eyes.
It looks like I'm not under threat. I drop the dagger
Okay.
and I cast. I'm gonna spontaneously convert another spell.
Okay.
Same thing, a level 1. And heal Silric.
All right, Silric gets healed for 12.
And I'll wake
Do you wake Silric up as well?
Yeah, if he looks okay.
Okay. All right, so Silric, you are awake. However, you are prone right now. So prone, if you want, you can fight in melee while prone. You just take a -4 to your attacks. You also take a -4 to AC from being prone. Standing up is a move action. However, it provokes attack opportunity, and they get to attack your prone AC. So standing up is also kind of dangerous.
I'm just gonna
You
lay
can-
here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can offset that by just taking a total defense. It gives you a +4 to your AC, maybe even higher if you have ranks in acrobatics. I think you just need 3 for it to be a +6.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you have 3 ranks of it, so it's actually probably you have a higher AC, even though you're prone if you're in a total defense. But okay, so Silric's lying low for now, and that'll bring up Abrellis then.
All right. I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take a bunch of like the soft dirt that's down here, and I'm gonna kick it into this thing's face and dirty trick it to try and blind it.
Okay, go ahead and roll that CMB.
Oh. Yeah, we
Dang.
know their CMD's at least like probably
It's 18.
+5 is 17.
So it's 18. So
Oh dang, okay.
yeah, it is not blinded.
All right, that's my turn.
All right.
At least you're protecting me though.
This one can't
Yeah.
get to Jace anymore.
No, I can't.
It's gonna attempt to attack Abrellis. However,
It was
it has
one
Visions
for
of
me.
Madness, so it does have a
It's got a minus to hit.
it's got a minus to hit. So
Wait, do your minuses to hit debilitating plus Visions of Madness stack?
Oh yeah.
They would stack as their penalties,
Oh, that's awesome.
but
so
that hits.
23. Okay, so you take 4 damage from the bite, and then it's gonna try to claw you. One of those at least misses, and the other one's a 19. Does that hit?
The 19, yes, hits me. I didn't sneak attack it, so.
So it does 7 damage with the bite, or the claw there, and 4 damage with the bite.
Okay.
And that's its turn. Yeah, these things are pretty vicious. Jace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot this thing. It looks pretty tough though, so I'm gonna really expel some spells. Let's use
I don't think you guys have hurt this one yet.
yeah. Fire seems
you can-
good.
It's one of those things you can.
God, I'm
do.
gonna miss though. Actually,
Yeah.
I should have true
You can
strike is
strike
like
at the end of your spell combat.
the
as
way
well.
to go. I don't think it's gonna be alive for a whole nother round though.
It would have been a
Maybe I'll
lot of
hit with
damage.
more than one.
It
Oh,
might even
chance
been
for
enough
crit.
to take it down.
That 10 doesn't crit. that 10 doesn't
As
crit.
is though.
But look how much damage it would have been. Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your acid splash damage.
But I mean, times 3 bow, so. Okay, well, two hits is good. And then I get to roll an acid splash.
All right.
Okay,
That's
if I
fine.
do this right, I should
Point blank
roll
isn't
it from
always gonna be on
here, and then I think we figured out it worked.
So it takes a little
like
bit
that?
extra damage from the acid as well, but
Yeah,
he's
that's
still up.
right. Oh no, but that doesn't have point blanks. It should be 3 damage.
All right, Pilbo.
Okay, I'm gonna roll it manually.
Okay. I'm going to punch it.
Yeah, punch it.
That'll hit.
Dude, my internet's
You get
acting
some
All right,
Oh, no.
takes a little bit
Like-
of damage.
get some spike gauntlets so you can spike your punch.
Well, he's using a cestus, so it's already doing
Oh.
like piercing. It's already like a spiked punch. Hannah.
Um. I don't wanna. I'm not a main healer, so I can't keep healing.
Big.
Yeah, you'll need to keep healing. You can kill it, yeah.
Destroy it. Throw it into the volcano.
Thinking about that. I'm gonna
You were supposed to bring balance to the cave.
I'm gonna use my I guess I'm not trying to point blank. I'm gonna use my. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna use my acid jet.
Okay.
No.
Acid jet.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because I got like a lot of them. Or I can use a lot.
Yeah,
of
use
them.
your arcane pool, right?
Do
You can
it.
convert spell slots into arcane pool as well.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if these things can get sickened, so I'm not sure that part matters, but it's gonna be a ranged.
Ooh, yeah, make him sick.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so sick.
100%. So one more 12 touch.
12 touch. Will it touch it?
Verse touch, that'll hit.
Yeah.
Most of their AC is from their naturally tough carapace.
Yeah. So they take acid damage.
Ooh, nice damage.
And if they can be
Ooh,
sickened.
What is that?
nice.
It's a Arcanus exploit.
It doesn't matter because that's enough to knock it out.
Well, I want to know what it is. That's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, it's
Did a lot of
an
damage.
exploit called Acid Jet.
I like it. Do you like did you like pull out some of your alchemical supplies and like it became like a jet of acid.
Sure.
She was
For
holding that
flavor.
flask of acid.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I hold the acid because it can be used as a focus for certain acid spells that I have to enhance them. But since this is an exploit, I don't know if it'll do that to this. So I haven't been.
Yeah.
I mean, it obviously didn't use your flask of acid, but I'd say for flavor, it's like your alchemical like skills and your arcanist like exploiting is you're basically you figured out how to multiply the acid for like one quick use. So it looks like there's more acid than what's really in there, and you just shoot it like a jet, but still have a full thing of acid.
It's
Yeah.
all
Andal comes in
magic.
as good heavens.
Magic.
Yes.
Is everyone all right?
Silrick's pretty hurt.
I don't feel alright.
Yeah, Siluric's a little banged up, but I'm alright. Siluric took some nasty hits though, and I help him up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andal looks at the solifigids. Uh-oh. I just got a pop-up saying something about bad server connection or something from Roll20. I'm gonna try refreshing.
I didn't.
Yeah, hopefully this is something on my end and refreshing will fix it. That's what the pop-up told me to do. Like refresh, and if it keeps doing this, talk to your ISP. I really don't want to.
Yeah, that's almost never
yeah.
the answer, honestly.
Yeah, most of the time they don't
It's a
actually
very
know. They're
weird
like, "Oh,
message.
I remember the last time I tried talking to my ISP because I kept having lag spikes, and they're like, "Oh, according to our," like I'd send them, and it was like doing it to like everything, and like I even sent them. They had me do one of those speed tests, and the speed test said, even to the speed test, it was saying latency like 500 or something like that. But the upload and download speeds are really good. So like, oh, it says your internet's really good right now. I'm like, yeah, but look at the latency. Like
But the
that's
latency
terrible.
might not be happening before them. It might be happening after them, and there's nothing they can do about that.
Right. Well, I mean, that would have been
Could be.
fine.
That's
But it was
when you
funny
do like a
because the
trace route.
guy didn't know what I was.
The guy didn't
what
notice. He was
the
just looking
issue
at the
was.
speed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was having a hard time even just communicating to him what the problem even was.
Yeah, I mean the problem is they have so much of their like tier 1 support that just knows nothing, and
Yeah.
you have to
Yeah, it
actually
was
get to technical
Comcast,
people.
So yeah.
Like the thing I found is I typically just try and get them to send a technician out to my place because at least they know something,
Oh, just
Yeah.
ask for the
and it's a lot
supervisor.
easier than going through like layers of support people on the phone.
Yeah, just ask for a supervisor. Be very
All
stubborn
right.
about it until they give it to you.
So
Yeah.
what's going on with this room? I look around. There's a statue or something here, right?
Yeah, there
props?
seems to be a cracked monument kind of thing in here, and it's got it's 7-sided, and each side has its own has like a rune etched on it. In the middle of it, there stands what looks to be like a kind of like a statue almost of a woman, like a female figure.
Is it a familiar looking woman?
No, in fact, this looks like a beautiful winged woman. In fact.
Oh, is she like an angel or a sphinx?
Go ahead and roll a knowledge planes check.
Ability. No, darn.
Well, that's not me then.
Never knowledge to ability. There will not be a
Was she
single knowledge to
noble?
ability roll in the
Oh.
entire game. Oh no. Andal might know.
In this case, he doesn't.
Dang, do I know?
Nope.
It's some lady. It's interesting that this has 7 sides. I know something else that has 7 sides.
Yeah, it's a Hedron.
Points.
Yeah.
Also, Andal definitely recognizes, and you guys, some of you guys might as well, that the rune that's etched in there is a Thessalonian rune, and
Well, Pelbo reads Thessalonian.
yeah, So does Andal, and he tells you this is a rune of lust.
Oh.
And Pilbo would confirm that it's the Thessalonian rune for like lust or enchantment. Depending on ancient it is, it could even be the rune for love as well.
Huh. I doesn't know what to do about that.
It doesn't look like a rune lord, though. It just looks
The
like a rune.
Thessalonians couldn't quite separate what the difference between love and lust was.
Do I
And
know
thus
what
did their
that
empire
rune lord
crumble.
looks like? The lust rune lord?
Yeah, she looks like the statue outside.
Oh, right. Okay. I'm just trying to
At
figure out
least
who this
supposedly.
winged lady is.
Yeah, this doesn't look like the rune lord. This looks like
But this
someone
is
else.
different. Okay. Dang. Unsure. Some kind of otherworldly being, probably. Nothing I know of this world.
Yeah, Andal goes. He's walking around examining it right now, as well.
I'll detect magic on it.
You definitely detect magic.
I'll concentrate and try and tell school.
Go ahead and attempt a knowledge arcana check on it. Ooh, hey. Guess what the DC was?
26.
No, it was 28. You identify that it has a faint aura of enchantment on it, and that you also realize that despite it's an enchantment spell, but that it appears like from kind of analyzing the web, the energy web that's like remaining on it, you think that this used to be a binding spell of some sort. That you think that like it's an unusual variation of a binding spell. Like normally a binding spell wouldn't be enchantment, but perhaps it's some sort of like something that the Thessalonian sin magic had, where they were able to do a binding spell using an enchantment, and that this monument here, that it looks like it's broken now, but it used to perhaps bind something, and the fact that it's broken, which is something that Andal's looking at, he kind of says, I think this broke a couple months ago, and you think that something might have got out.
Like when Oriana was here?
Maybe, but Oriana was only here a month ago. You think this might have actually been broken a month or so before she got here.
I'll try and spellcraft, even though I probably won't recognize. I don't recognize the spell.
No.
But yeah, I'll share that with the party. Like this was holding something, binding it to this. Yeah.
Well, it looks kind of open now.
Yeah.
All right.
Andal like says maybe whatever was in here was trapped by it or bound by it. Looks the same as that statue.
Well, like I said, it looks empty, so I don't know if we really need to be concerned with it at the moment.
I wonder if maybe Moreau's book had something about this, although probably
Maybe.
not. It looks extra planar, like an angel or a demon.
Does it look evil or does it look good?
You're not able to tell.
Pilbo. Is this? Do you know what this is?
Do I know what this is?
Do you have knowledge planes?
What was it? Knowledge planes? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Get a 20.
I guess I could have rolled.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Ooh, that's pretty good. All right. Pilbo's the only one that recognizes what this is. Makes the DC 22 knowledge check to identify that this is a depiction of a succubus.
Oh,
A
that's evil.
A type Yeah, it's a type of demon.
Neat.
So you think, with what you've all got, all the information you've gathered, what you're able to put together is it looks like there was a succubus trapped inside this statue, perhaps only a few months ago. And that's when somebody came in and broke open the shell that encases this statue, broke the binding magic that was holding it there, and that it's on the loose now somewhere.
So succubus, maybe okay. I don't know. Jace probably knows, but that's like the lovey evil creature that like
Yeah, they're demons.
seduces you, right?
Yeah.
And like normal
It would make
fantasy. I don't know if that's a Pathfinder version.
That's kind of what they are in Pathfinder too. It makes sense that succubus would be tied in with the Rune Lord of Lust. That kind of fits the
Oh,
Rune
yeah,
Lord of Lust
okay.
MO.
That that makes sense. Okay, as long as we don't have those stupid harpy rogues from Mummy's Mask that sing and lure
Oh,
you
yeah.
to them. Oh my god. That
The
also
thing
fits in
with
with love, and those
Harpy
things would
mummy
That
destroy
kills
us.
like everybody in the party except for my character.
Yeah, they're crazy. Okay. So yeah, we better watch out then, because this thing sounds dangerous. I've never even heard of it before in character. Luckily, Pilbo knew.
Well, Pillow says it's a succubus, and he'll gasp like, "Oh, a succubus!" Like he knows what you're talking about now, but he just didn't recognize from looking at the statue. He says we should be careful. They can disguise themselves. One of
As
us could be a
Oriana?
succubus. It could be you. It could be me.
It could be Oriana.
It's totally
Could be. If we run into that Oriana person, we got to be careful. It might not actually be Oriana.
Is there a
Then
way to
again-
tell if a creature is a succubus in disguise, Handle?
That's a good question. I don't actually know.
Does Pilbo know? He knows more about them than I do, I think.
You might know.
I guess is that like a
uh,
separate knowledge check, or is that a same knowledge check?
Well, know that that it's like like it's a special ability of theirs, kind of like a spell-like ability, sort of. And that they well, let's see. Actually, is there change? It's supernatural for them, actually. I don't know. There's certain spells you could use if you had, or if you use the right type of divination magic, like powerful divination magic, you can see through their disguise.
Oh, okay. But probably nothing we have access to.
But
I suppose
yeah.
if one of us randomly falls in love with any other creature, and the next bit will maybe be suspicious something
But
is up.
Pilbo would also know that they have like domination, like enchantment kind of spells they can do. Basically, like they can use like charm spells or dominate spells on people.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're all on the same side here. If someone starts acting funny, and yeah, well, we'll have to keep our guard up.
So
Sure, whatever.
Yeah.
Andal stands near someone with a light and holds the map up and looks at it and says, "If I'm understanding where we're at right," he points to this one. He says, "That one should lead towards the Lady's Light."
Is that true?
Okay, I'll trust Andal.
If you don't trust him,
I'll
you can
double
roll
check,
your own
though.
survival check.
Actually, yeah, I'll double check.
All right, Jace, you're pretty sure he's right.
Good job, Andal.
That's the most useful thing Andal has said this whole adventure.
He told us a little
Aw,
bit about
thanks.
the succubus once Pilbo told us what it was. Good
I'm
job,
doing
Andal.
mine.
You're,
All right, so
you're doing great.
are we good to continue then? Are we all feeling tip top?
I mean, I'm half.
Uh, I'm good on spells, but Silric's health is
I mean,
low.
you guys have.
I could
We have a
spend
wand to
my
cure light.
Oh, okay. Wand would be good.
Yeah, I'm seeing Jace at like half health.
Ron,
Umbrellas
how
is just
many
below half health.
light wounds charges do we have? Do you have?
Half 8.
8 charges.
Yeah, it's not very
Yeah.
much.
It's not
Yeah,
a
this was
lot.
the one
Yeah.
that started
only
with only
D8.
16.
I think I'm probably fine. I'll stay near the back.
I mean,
And
I
I'll
can
shoot
just
things
slam
with
a
my
couple on
bow.
someone. It doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, the other option too is like you guys have you cleared out
We can
that
go back
cave.
to
You
the
have a
witch's
path
place
here.
and rest.
You could go back. You could go back
Yeah,
and
we
rest
could
at the
go
witch's
back.
hut.
How far is it? It's like a couple miles.
Yeah, it's like a mile and a half or so walk. If you follow Slug Creek.
Or we camp here.
I don't want to stay in this cave.
Yeah.
Get all these little tiny stalifigid things.
Okay, I'm good either way. If we want to continue on, we can continue on. If we want to rest, we can rest.
We can
So,
use the wand, heal up Silric, and keep going. Yeah.
Sure.
Yep. I mean, Umbrellas is also pretty low as well.
yeah, I mean,
Yep,
I'm
yep.
half.
That's
Umbrellas,
why
what are
we
you
have a
at?
wand,
Like,
right? So we can
Yeah.
stay out and not have to return to town all the time.
yeah, I'll actually be able.
I'm 16 out of 43.
With your help, Pilbo, I could probably craft a wand once we get back to town.
You're gonna
You're-
craft wands.
I'm gonna craft basically everything.
Oh,
The only thing, I'm not gonna craft like staves, and I'm not gonna
Is
craft
it
like
everyone basically but me and
other
Hannah
random
hurt,
stuff.
though?
I think so. Yeah, I mean definitely everyone but you and Hannah. Yeah.
Even Hannah's got some damage. She took
Oh, does
attack
she?
opportunity
Okay.
moving into the room.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not
right,
concerned
yeah.
about my health though.
Yeah, I mean she's still at like 30 health, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
take it
really it's. I don't know what Silric's
Right.
exact health is, but I know that Umbrellas and I are both like mid-teens.
Silver's down like 40 hit points. Yeah, Silver's down like 40 hit
Oh,
points.
okay, yeah. Silric's really hurt.
Granted,
So
Silric
first, what I'm
still
gonna do
has
for
11 out of 54, but
Silric is I'm going to use. I have a scroll of cure moderate wounds.
Oh, there you go.
okay.
Yeah, use that one first.
That'll be 2d8 plus 3, right?
Mm-hmm. Hopefully with a good roll, that'll give him a lot.
Rolling the dice.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
15 is
Plus
good.
15 to Silric.
All right, and then 1, 2, 8. So I'm just gonna use all. I'm gonna use 6 charges here.
All right.
D8 plus 1, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah, it's just a d8 plus 1.
So Rick gets the first 3, 6, 13 plus 13.
Yep, 13.
All right.
Abrellis gets 15.
Sweet. Thank you.
And I'll just use the last 2 on Jace.
Yeah, I'm at 31 out of 43. That's not bad. I can adventure like this.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to
plus-
restock once we get back.
Plus 13 to Silric, you said?
Yes.
All right, cool. I think you guys are looking pretty decent, and then plus 11 for Jace.
Yep, I'm fine. I'll stay a little bit further back than
All
normal.
right.
But
Onward.
Nice.
I'm 27 of 38. I'll change my dot. Since we can't see health bars, I'm doing the dot strat.
The
Yeah, I need to go in and
dance.
change the configuration so you guys can just see health bars. I'll try to get that set up for next time.
Let's
No
go to
worries.
lead charge now.
Come, Andal. But see
Yeah.
how it's always good to be prepared and have someone that has some healing powers, because you're gonna get hurt.
Yep. This is about where we're gonna wrap it up, but
Oh,
I'll leave
okay.
you guys on a
Yeah,
minor
alright.
cliffhanger here.
Oh no!
All right.
Dang it.
So as you guys are going through here, it kind of eventually the cave kind of curves towards the south a little bit. It goes back uphill a little bit, like you guys have kind of been descending a little bit to get to that point, and then now it goes back up a bit, and the rough cave walls give way to a chamber of worked stone, so everything gets smoothed out, like you're in a place. It's no longer a natural cave. Um, The walls are made of blue-veined white marble, and the ceiling is
Ooh.
supported by columns masterfully sculpted to depict voluptuous warrior women wielding two-headed gusarmes. And each column is unique and strikingly detailed. At the center of the room, a 10-foot square shaft leads down into the darkness below.
Neat.
And
I guess we're
there's
going down the shaft.
Yeah,
Go down the
perhaps.
shaft and up the skirt.
Do you guys make your way towards the shaft?
I'll look around the room, just, carefully for a bit before we go down. Make sure I don't miss
Okay.
any kind of like hidden
But
passages or treasure.
So like eyeing around. Yeah, it looks like the walls are perfectly smooth. There's several
Yeah.
of these columns supporting there that are carved out to look like warrior women holding the ceiling up.
Holding up the
Basically,
ceiling.
there are a total of how many of these are there? Looks like about 12 columns in a square formation around the outside of it. And then the shaft in the center, the very center of the room.
Okay. So, can I look down the shaft?
Not from the edge of the room, but if you'd like to start walking into the room towards the shaft, you
Oh
can.
yeah, I'll go in there.
Okay, and that's going to be the cliffhanger we're going to lay on, because as you start moving towards it, 4 of the columns begin moving.
Oh,
and
neat.
They pull out their pole arms, and they move
oh
to
no.
intercept. And that's where we're gonna leave your cliffhanger on. We're gonna begin next session. We're gonna roll initiative, and you guys are gonna fight some
Fight
statues.
columns.
Yeah.
Neat.
They're probably hard. They probably aren't going to take full damage. Maybe.
They might have some sort of DR. It's possible.
DR hardness, yeah.
Alright.
That's fine.
Hey,
So
we
give
can
us an
use
XP.
the acid arrow wand against them. That
Yeah.
should work.
Maybe they're weak to acid. It'll erode them.
Not likely.
So let's see here.
Well, acid
so
arrow is also
far,
conjuration and no SR, so that'll work well.
Right.
Oh. Yeah.
Let me get my calculator app out too.
We each get 4,000 experience. Yeah.
Is that your
Definitely.
guess?
That's I think how much we need to level up, but I'm not sure.
Really? I feel like you need more than that, but
It might be more. I don't remember what the number is.
Need 5,700.
okay.
Oh, it's 23, not 21. Yeah. So we need like 5,000.
Okay.
Yeah, we need a bitch here.
You get the XP for Moreau as if you had defeated her in combat. I love when the AP gives you that. They're like, for a lot of the stuff, they'll be like, if they convince so and so
Yeah.
to help out, they get the XP as if they defeated them in combat.
She was so easy to convince, and then she was very helpful. I love Moreau.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And
you
she was
had
friendly too.
it's a little bit harder if you had, but since you had mentioned that you knew Jasper and Jasper's like a friend of hers, then she was. It made it so you didn't even have to roll a diplomacy check. Otherwise, you might have had to roll a diplomacy check. But since you rolled that, I was like, all right, you don't even need to roll it then. Okay, here's the Pyro Hydra as well. Gives a pretty good chunk of XP. And the last thing that I'm giving you XP for this session is the Soliphagids.
The giant camel spiders.
Those were actually worth the most XP out of anything you fought, was the Soliphagids.
Well, because there was 3 of them, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're I don't know, it's kind of funny they're like CR4. The Pyrohydra's CR5, I want to say. So like, but they're almost scary. Even just one of them is almost scarier in some ways than the Hydra. Probably not. I mean, realistically, the Hydra could take one of those no problem. But anyway, total XP.
Hydras are
Yeah.
weird. Like,
That for everyone, 2,200.
Nice.
Hey, it's not bad.
let's just have another session like that.
2 more, but
I
yeah.
mean, you guys accomplished quite a lot. Like you guys kind
We
of
fought a
went
lot of
straight to-
things.
Yeah, you guys kind of went straight to where, like, straight to the Ladies' Light. There's a lot more stuff outside you can do, but you know you don't have to. They present it like that. There's multiple different options on how to get there. So
Well, in the interest of hitting the next level very quick, let's just cull the boggards and the troglodytes. This island doesn't need them.
No.
In the war once and for
I mean,
all. Kill them
Yeah.
all.
I mean,
You'll
the
get-
troglodytes worship a demon, right? So that's
Yeah.
more than enough
Yeah, and so does
justification.
Pilbo.
I don't know anything
Hey.
about their demon, though. Pilbo's demon is very accepting.
Like, they worship a demon. They're worth killing. Like, but Pilbo worships a demon.
that's
I don't even
actually
know if I
really
can
funny.
call Pilbo's patron a demon if they're this
Oh,
kind
yeah.
and accepting of people.
Is
I think that's a
Lamashu
common
technically
misconception.
a demon, though?
Oh my god.
Out of character, yes.
Oh.
Lamashtu is a demon, yes.
She's
like
the
strongest
only
demon.
demon that has ascended to godhood.
Gotcha, okay.
And she did it in typical demon fashion, which was betraying
She did it
another
by-
demon.
Typical
Wait.
demon fashion.
Oh, okay.
I think there's another
I
one
don't
that does
remember anything.
it. That does in the in one of the.
Wait, who
APs
killed
that we played.
Kirkanis from last game?
That was Lamashtu.
That was also Lamashtu.
Oh, but that's not how Lamashtu became a god. It was just something she did as a god.
It actually
no, that was
kind of
that
was.
was how she became a god.
Oh,
But
because
she didn't-
That's what I
She didn't
thought.
kill
but
it
then
by
Matt said
herself.
that she did something else to do it to become a god. I thought.
She basically tricked Kirkanis.
It was Pazuzu. She and
Yeah.
Pazuzu were going to defeat Karkanis because Pazuzu wanted to usurp him and his domain of animals so that he could become a god, but she betrayed Pazuzu and took it from him.
And then gave something to Deklausar or whatever.
Well, then she
Well, you
created
used-
Deklausar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Created Deklausar from Kirkanis' body.
Yep.
That's right.
And in our version of Galarian, Deklausar has been killed, so
Yep, he's dead.
Yeah.
he dead. Something different about our Galarian compared to like other people's Galarians, but
Yeah, that's cool. Alright, well, that was fun.
Sweet.
I'll see you guys next time, and I'll see Pluto for tomorrow's game, which should be the penultimate game of Strange Aeons.
yeah.
Our second to the last session, yes?
Yep.
Yep, I think it's going to be the second to last session. Something
Woo!
pretty epic is going to
Yeah.
happen next session.
Fun.
Oh shit.
Wait, Secret, we're drinking Saturday night, right? Because you have D&D Friday and no one's drinking on Sunday. Okay. I'll
I
get
might be
drinks
drinking
after
on Sunday, but it's
Saturday's
not going to be
game.
heavily.
Yeah, you have
I'm
Monday.
not.
You have
good
Monday
night.
off, right, Secret?
Yeah.
All right, good night, Matt.
Except for I have to go to the DMV and get my hungover driver's license photo.
Oh, perfect. Some people always want to look really nice for their driver's license photo, but not me. I want to look as much like a hobo as possible.
Oh, I
Gotta
was like
grow
a
out my
punk
hair as
because
long
my
as I
hair's like
can.
freshly colored or something.